let's see. This goes on. Okay, I think we're good to go. And let me check if everything is working. I think we're good. Then last parts I need to do. Okay, bingo's there, up and running. We're continuing from last time. Exciting? Yes, it is very exciting, right? Looking forward. We are so close now. And the goal is basically to finally reach Master Ball rank. And we are very close, so the goal is just to get to that point. Alright, let's see. I think everything is smoothly running. Okay, then I will do this. Just some behind the scenes stuff. My apologies, takes a bit longer, but I think we're good. So let's see, that's on. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. So we are back into ranked matches. We are super close to getting Master Ball rank. We are now at 1,319, basically 14 wins away from getting to Master Ball, and that will be the goal for today. We need to reach it. It's not much longer until the season ends. We have an okay win rate. We would have loved to be a bit better, but we had some issues before, sadly. And if you now look at, was it the guide, I think? No, not guide. Oh, I have to go through it now. Where is it? Event details. We have until the 27th, right? So today is 23. We only have a few more days to go through. Let me see it loads here. Here we go, 27. That's the last day we have, right? So we need to do it now. Now is the last chance to get to that point. So let's see. It's the big thing we're going for. But it's gonna be fun. Let's see. Yeah, that's also good. 1 sec. Okay, yes, perfect. So we are gonna continue, I think, with the Gyarados deck for now. Hello, Axelax. Good afternoon as well. And good luck with the matches today. Thank you. I really need it. We are getting closer and closer. I'm just hoping to get that final thing over the line, right? The deck we're running for today, I think we'll keep up with the one last time. It went okay. Which is basically Gyarados deck. 2 Magikarp, 2 Gyarados, 2 Manaphy, 1 Palkia, and then loads of trainers, supporters, and so on. Oh, and how are you doing, Axelax? Are you still trying ranked as well? Have you given up? I can't remember if you mentioned something about it last time. But yeah, we are getting closer, so that's the goal for today. And without further ado, let's just go straight into it. We are continuing the bingo from last time as well. Didn't refresh the card, I think it would be more fun this way. I'm not gonna open too much more packs because I feel like next week we'll get a new set. So I want to keep Hourglasses for the next set. But I do have some packs that I can just open for the daily ones that I can do on stream, of course. So let's see. First match of the day. Can we win the first one? Would be huge. Opponent found. Japanese. Can't remember the hiragana. Come on, come on. Let's see, let's see. Alright, there we go. We're going second, which is a nice start, for sure. I gave up at ranked, I'm good with my current rank, lol. Honestly, fair. I do not blame you at all. It's not easy, for sure. It's a grind, it's a tedious process, you need to have energy for it, you need to be sane of mind somehow. It's not the most fun thing, but at the same time it also brings you back like this toxic kind of thing, right? I mean, you have horrible streaks and you still want to go back and do more matches, but I completely understand if you want to get to the rank you like and stay there and then get it over with and like, no more. It's better for your mental state, for sure. But let's see, we're facing a Gallade deck. Gallade is kind of scary. We do have a Misty and a Gyarados early on. I'm just a bit afraid of the Hitmonlee in this deck as well. They're using communications. Are they aiming for the Curlia or are they aiming for another basic for the bench is my question. I think having a basic would make sense for them. Okay, no basic. Ooh, another Misty. Let's cape it because I'm a bit worried about something coming in that can just KO it. Then we have 2 chances at Misty. Let's see if we can at least get 1 heads that start the day with some good luck. We do get some good luck to start the day with. 1 heads, I will take it. It's better than nothing. Then let's see if next turn I can get another heads in, and then basically can attack next turn. And that would be huge, right? Otherwise, the Glade will potentially hit us for 110 at that point. Ooh, hopefully don't lose your mind in the process, keep it chill. Oh, I've lost my mind already. No worries there. I have won, I have lost. It's been a horrible process and a fun process at the same time. Not complaining at all though. It's definitely better than the 45 win thing. I don't know why, even though it's way more. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Another flip. Can we get the double heads? No. Ooh, okay. Would it be nice to get another heads in here? That means we wait another turn. They get Gallade at that point, but they can't attack with Marshall the turn after because they're lacking an energy. So for now, I'm still looking good. The thing is, I don't KO Gallade, right? Do they have Gallade though? Oh, please tell me you don't have it. You're waiting a long time. No, there it is. Never mind. Ooh, okay. I think it's pretty much GG for them though, right? Because I don't KO it. Don't have a Rocky helmet. I would have loved to have a Rocky helmet here. And a red as well. Okay. Not much I can do here, to be honest. I think we're gonna start off with a loss today. Yay! I think I may need to pivot away from the Gyarados deck, to be honest. Maybe it's not the best anymore right now. This is pretty much chalked, I would say. There's not much I can do. I can retreat, but then what? Doesn't help me either. I can Sabrina, but it doesn't help me either. Nah, this is pretty much GG, I would say. And I lose my own energy. Okay, because I need to get to 3 energy here to attack, right? I think I'm gonna try the Rampardos deck again. I think that's something that is getting up and running again a little bit in the current meta status. Don't think Meow Drill will be good. Meow Zone, maybe. I'm just worried with all the Giratina Darker decks, then Rampardos isn't the best counter to it. And I use both my Misty, so I can't get a Misty in. Nah, this is pretty much GG. Oh, I will concede this. Okay, not the best start. Still 15 wins away. The title doesn't change. That's good. 14 wins away. Oh, but we do need a win. Do I pivot? Do I not pivot? What do you think, chat? Pivot or not pivot? It's been a while since I saw Gallade in Actional. Yeah, it has been a while, and we lost to it, sadly. I'm thinking I could go for my Toy Story deck, which is basically the Rampardos deck. Maybe I could give that one a go. I could go back to Meow Drill. At least I want a deck that I'm comfortable with piloting, to be honest. Or should we go one more with Gyarados? Maybe go one more. And then after we'll see what we do. Ooh, but I was hoping to start off with a nice win, you know, get a nice rhythm, get a win streak going and so on. But no, we lost to Gallade. It's sad. But it's what it is. If we had that one extra Misty, we would have been fine. But of course, I cannot be too dependent on Misty, right? Alright, next battle. Let's see what's happening. I'm loading. Is it them that is stuck? Is it me that is stuck? I mean, I don't mind if they disconnected. That's a free win. But maybe it's me. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, Apolly. Okay, we're going first. We do get a perfect starting hand, though, to be fair. I will definitely take the only thing is missing a Gyarados, but we do have a Cape and a Research. And then both Palkia and Magikarp. We're facing off against an Arceus Carnivine deck, though. That is also a little bit scary to play against, in case they do have Carnivine. And for that reason, I do need to place down both my bench, because I'm worried about a Carnivine coming and just OHKOing Manaphy if they have Leaf. I mean, I could have used a Cape as well, but I want a Cape for later, perhaps. Ooh, no Gyarados though yet. But we get another Magikarp. We can keep that one in case we need the communication. For now, we end turn. Hopefully they don't return. That would be nice. Just get a free win in. I'm at that point that I will take the free wins. I'm desperate. Okay, they're back, sadly. What are they gonna do? Do they have Carnivine? Do they have the... What else do they run in this deck, potentially? Rotom, Shaman. Maybe they run a Meowscarada. Depends a bit which version they have. Another Arceus. Okay. Let's see. It takes them a few turns to get up and running. They don't have anything else on the bench for now, so Arceus is not at full strength. Ooh, we do get a nice Misty though. We do get a sweet, sweet Misty though. Should I put this on Palkia? I don't have Gyarados yet, right? So why not? Let's see. Put on the pressure if we can. Nope. Heals anyways. Okay. Then nothing else much we can do except for just use Oceanic Gift. Place those down. And then next turn they can't, this turn they can't attack yet. Next turn I get 3 energy here, 2 energy here afterwards, and then they KO Manaphy and I bring in Palkia. That's the goal at least. I think I will place down the other Magikarp. Ooh, Yono. I will take a Yono. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Give me Gyarados. Red. I'll take it. Arvida. Nice. Communication. Okay. And Magikarp. Perfect. I was hoping to place down the Magikarp, but I will not complain again. Take it a 66% chance to get Gyarados using a communication. I have 10 cards left to our Gyarados. 1 research. Manaphy, Sabrina. Ooh, okay, this is a little bit annoying, but luckily I have red. Didn't lose that one. Still nothing else on their bench. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the Carnivine. Are they gonna retreat? And no? Okay. Nice. Okay, perfect. I get the Gyarados. The reason I'm gonna place the Magikarp down is in case they Sabrina me next turn. I don't want to lose Palkia immediately. I don't want to waste energy. I don't want to waste damage on the Gyarados. So then I can just sacrifice my Magikarp. I think that's the play. We do this. And then we Oceanic Gift. And get some energy on the other 2 again, and then I can attack with either next turn. I have a red, so I could KO the Arceus here. And then even if it's Sabrina, I'm safe, right? I can just bring in a Magikarp, get that one down, it's fine. Let's see what they do though. Maybe they bring in the Carnivine if they have a leaf. They haven't used a trainer yet. Third energy goes on, so no Carnivine coming in. I think that would have been the safer play. Sabrina then? Maybe? Let's see, let's see. They're thinking. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. We bring in Gyarados, we use red, we get the KO, and then I think it's pretty much GG unless they have a Grunt. The Grunt is the one thing I'm super scared of, but that's why we have a Palkia on the back as well. Alright, let's use red. Let's see if they insta-concede. That would be nice. Honestly, okay, perfect, they do. Ooh, every battle is gonna be so sweaty in order to reach that Master Ball rank, right? Alright, 1 win, 1 loss so far. I'm happy, at least that means we are slowly moving up. 13 wins away. I shouldn't be counting down. I think it's only gonna be only more annoying for myself when I lose a match again. Alright, I'm gonna stick with Gyarados then. We won 1 at least. Let's try it again. We are so close, come on. I want to reach it today. If we can make it today, I'm not going to do any other Battle Master Ball rank. I'll just think of something else fun to do on streams. On a side note though, I'm actually planning a super fun video with some other creators, bigger collab. I won't reveal too much yet, but it's going to be fun, I think. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Subscribe if you want to be updated when it releases. Basically, I'm recording separate sessions with different creators over a few days, and then hopefully have the video up and running. Next week will be hard, but I can try. Let's see. Let's use Pokeball first. We need to get the Gyarados soon, but I will place down the Magikarp and the Palkia, because I would like to evolve as soon as I can, but I don't need to use Misty yet or Communications yet in case I do get Gyarados next turn. Misty I will wait with as well. to see where I should use it on. Is it Palkia or Magikarp? It's a bit annoying going first in this match. They have a Darkrai, which is a little bit scary. They use Mars, so I should have used Misty. It is what it is. Let's see if we get Gyarados. Oh, we get a red, which is nice. Communication and Irida. Okay. We lost the Misty, but we keep communications and we keep red, which is nice. Alright, 20 damage. They do the same boring stuff that Giratina Darkrai does. Perfect. Manaphy, you are getting swapped out. 66% chance of getting Gyarados, 33% getting Magikarp. We get the Gyarados. Perfect. Then put the Gyarados in. Energy on Manaphy, and then we start ramping. Let's see if we can ramp faster than they can. I think it will be a little bit rough. I might need to use Irida next turn, I think, definitely, right? At least they don't KO Manaphy yet. Guess they don't do anything special. A Misty would have been nice. I should have used it maybe for turn 1. But I just wasn't sure what to use it on, because if I use it on the Magikarp and Gyarados doesn't pop up, it's a bit annoying. Alright, I'm gonna use Irida so we can keep Manaphy alive. And I'm not alive, but at least it doesn't get KO'd by the ability. Energy on here, and then we go for Oceanic Gift. And we see what we can do. We are able to attack next turn, which is huge. And we have a red for the Giratina, so we're in a good position. Definitely not complaining. Interesting. Energy on there. Confused why, to be honest. I will just attack. There's not much else I can do, to be honest. We're gonna attack, put the Rocky Helmet on. So then the Giratina, even with a cape, doesn't... Okay, they concede. Nice, okay. Another win against Darktina. That's actually super nice. Ooh, okay, slowly inching closer. Oh. Sorry if I'm not active. Sorry if I'm not active in chat. I have your stream in the background. No worries, no need to be active. As long as you're listening, paying attention, I am happy. I can talk to myself. I'm not complaining here. We just started this stream as well, so I have a lot of energy still to go through, and it allows me to focus on the matches even more. You know, so no issues there. As long as you guys are enjoying, that's most important to me. Let me know if anything volume-wise is not okay. Then I can always edit that. Music louder, softer. My voice is softer, louder, whatever. Let's see. Ooh, this is a trickier start. I guess we just start the Palkia, right? And then we Rocky Helmet it. They have grass, so it's either Arceus again. It is Arceus again. We won last time, but then we had a very good start. This case, our start is not that great. Maybe I should have put Magikarp first. Yeah, I should have put Magikarp first. I just wasn't sure if I should have risked it for the Manaphy, right? Alright, hindsight, it's fine. We'll make it work. For now, I don't need to do that. I might do it, actually. Let's hope they Sabrina. That would be nice. If they do a early Sabrina, I will be super happy. Okay, they research. Because if they do Sabrina, I can bring in Manaphy nice and easily. The question is though, where do I put my energy now? I'm definitely not putting it on here because I will lose that battle. I have to go for the Magikarp. It's really the only option I have, and then I end my turn. I should have started with Magikarp. If I started with Magikarp, I could have put Manaphy in now with the Leap Out ability. A little bit annoying. I played the safer route and it didn't pay off. Let's see though. Another Magikarp. We are gonna communicate that one out again. 66% chance of getting Gyarados, 33 of getting another Manaphy. We get the 33. Oh no, okay. Ooh, let's see. It's gonna be a tricky situation. Sometimes luck is against you, sometimes it's with you. A Gyarados, 2 Gyarados left, 2 research, so 4 out of 11 cards will give me high chance of Gyarados. Actually, they don't do enough damage. Do they have fun for the bench? They must have, right? They just didn't place it down yet, I feel like. Give me false sense of hope. No bench? Okay, perfect. Then I survive one more turn. That is big, honestly. And I get the Rocky Helmet damage off. Huge. The issue is, though, the other Arceus now gets to... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Okay. We're still potentially in the game. I'm just a bit worried about a few things still, but let's see. At least next turn I can tech. Sabrina doesn't work for their favor. In their favor, no. They get the KO in Palkia though. Maybe they don't KO it. That would be their smartest play, I would say. To just let it stay there. Maybe they switch in the Carnivine. They Rocky Helmet the Carnivine. Yes, I guess they're gonna switch in the Carnivine. But that means they lost 2 energy, so that's actually quite big for me. And they're using Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, that's fine. I'm not complaining at all with this. Okay, there's another Magikarp. The issue is though I can't switch out. So what we do is we place the energy on here. We are... I read them now. Does that help? Does that work for me? At least Carnivine can't KO me. If Carnivine KOs me, they are in a worse position. So I don't think they will do it next turn. So I'll wait at least one more turn. And then next turn I might Sabrina instead. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. That means they have to waste another 2 energy if they want to switch out back to Carnivine again. There's a cape for the Arceus. I was a bit afraid of that one, but there it is. Maybe I should have Arvida this, because now I can attack, I attack. Let it go. Yeah. Well, welcome to the chat, Michael. Here's online. Yeah, it is online, but it is... Okay, they don't have anything else for the bench yet. The issue is the Rocky Helmet, and now, of course, the Finion there. Of course, I have Sabrina. But I was hoping they would KO, but they didn't KO it last time, and I was thinking they wouldn't KO it again to give them a better edge, but they didn't. This won't do anything, but I'll still use it. Give a deck a nice shuffle. But yeah, you're right, Gyarados is online, so it should be fine. Let's see, they're gonna bring in this Arceus. I can Sabrina in the other Arceus, but if they have something else for the bench, which I think they will, then the Sabrina comes out of play. And if they have a Grunt. Grunt can ruin everything. I've learned that many, many times. Yeah, there's a Shaman, right? So that's the issue I have here now. I can't Sabrina. And they have a red. So this is the problem I have now. I can heal back up to 9. I don't have red. I needed red here. Sabrina doesn't help me in the slightest. Retreating doesn't help either. I feel like they probably have something. Ooh, I needed the red here. That is a little bit sad. Even if I remove this energy, nothing changes. I will just... it's delaying the inevitable. It's not much I can do, to be honest. So I'll just do this and let myself go down. That's the thing I was worried about. That's why I know Gyarados was online, but this was a situation I didn't want to have happen, and it did happen. I was hoping if they didn't have red, then I could have... Nah, then I couldn't Sabrina and Narita at the same time. No, this is GG. That's why maybe I should have... I read at that turn, right? And then avoided the Carnivine attacking. It is what it is. Alright, next match. We're gonna keep going. No regrets. next? Alright, next match, battle, here we go. Let's see what we're facing next. Keep it up? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and keep it up. That's the only thing I can do. And then I'll make it work, make it happen. We're inching closer, that's the main goal, right? Okay, Pablo. Ooh, Manaphy start, but nothing else. And we're going second. We do have a Misty, but not having anything else is rough. They also have a Manaphy. But I can't make use of that second turn if I don't have anything on the bench. So 2 Pokeball, 2 Oak, and 3 important basic Pokemon. So 7 cards out of the 15 that would be helpful. So around 50% chance of getting a card that I need next turn. They get the Palkia and another Manaphy though, and a Magic. Okay, they have a great hand. We get a Pokeball, huge. Okay, if it is Magikarp, even better. It is Magikarp, nice. I know they can potentially Sabrina me, but I will take that risk for now, and we're gonna go for the Misty. Early Misty, nope. Ooh, my Misty luck is gone. So sad, last time my Misty luck was so good. I can't rely on luck, I know. Alright, let's see. They have a Gyarados as well. They probably have a Misty now. Yep, there is the Misty. They are lucky though. They are super lucky. They're extremely lucky. They are... really? I'm stuck in Ultra Ball 1, getting so sick of playing. I feel you. Completely, Thunderstar. I exactly in the same boat, as you can see now. I'm also getting sick of this. You're getting closer, you're getting further away, you're getting closer, you're getting further away. It's not fun. Research, GG. Okay. I could... there's no point. If I get a Misty and a red, but that doesn't help either. There's no point. I get a Misty though and a Manaphy. Wow, okay. Yeah, what I can do is Misty next. I hope so. There's only one way to potentially win still, is if their Gyarados hits me, removes their own energy, and then I Misty, get 2 heads, and then remove another energy from this Gyarados. That's the only way I can still potentially win. But challenge 1 already failed, so that's out. I just wish there was still win streak points at UV. Honestly, same, but just there's nothing, right? It's just horrible. I don't get it. It's GG. I don't know. I'm still trying. I'm trying to get the bad luck out of the way. And now I get the heads, right? I even get the 2 heads. Made Master Monday at 1550 now, trying to get top 10k. Heard us at 1650 now. Ooh, that is close. You have 3 days left, right? 400 points should be doable, to be honest. But that's insane. Which deck are you running, if I may ask? Because I might need to pivot. I don't think this deck is being consistent anymore, to be honest. So I might try the Rampardos deck again. I haven't played with that one in a while. I don't need to Arita, it's over. Okay, I think we're gonna pivot the deck. It's not consistent enough. I'm relying on Misty. I'm not getting the Histy heads today. So let's pivot. And they had 4 Misty heads, right? It's also a little bit annoying. To be honest, I could have won if they didn't have the 4, but yeah. Okay, Toy Story deck. I like this one. I haven't played with it in a while, to be honest. I know pivoting decks is not the best sometimes, but we sort of have to change things up a little bit here and there. Because we're just not consistent with Gyarados, and we're just 14 wins away still, and it's just a pain in the ass to get to that point. Alright, let's see. First one, switch between Dragonite and Darktina. Okay, Dragonite's also quite good now, I've heard. Darktina, yeah, I can't be bothered to play with it. Gallade X is really good in this elo. Gallade, I've played with it. I have the deck ready. I could try that as well, to be honest. For now, I will just start with this one and see how it goes. We're facing up against Sneasel, a Weavile deck. But Dominique, yeah, you're right. Gallade is also pretty good, to be honest. Especially with people more running Gyarados and still running Darkrai Giratina, it's a good killer for those decks. It's just pain against Meowscarada, but Meowscarada doesn't get used that much anymore, and you can still win against it, so maybe Gallade is the best choice in current meta status. We'll see how this goes though, because I think Rampart is also quite high up there again, in this ELO for that matter. They have a Darkrai and 2 Sneasels. Let's hope they don't have Weavile, because that will make things a little bit more tricky. I would like to get a Fossil in as soon as I can, and I get Sudowoodo. That's actually huge. Sudowoodo is nice. I get Sabrina and another Riolu. What I will do is I'll place down the Sudowoodo. Also beat all the Skarm deck too. True, yeah. Skarmy deck is also actually good. Rampardos is good. Yeah, I think so as well now. Just I haven't played with it in a while, so I need to think a little bit on what makes sense here now, right? So if they have Weavile, it's fine, I just realized, because they can't do... I mean, let's have a Dawn. Blastoise are getting some attention too. Looks interesting. I've never played with Blastoise, to be honest, actually. Never tried it. It's definitely worth checking out at one point. I don't think I'll use it in for this video like this that's getting too ranked and so on. But it's definitely worth considering down the line. I didn't place the other Riolu down because in case it doesn't get knocked out, I need room for the Skull Fossil. Let's hope they don't have a Dawn. Dawn could ruin things here. But somehow today all my opponents have all the cards they need, so let's see. Okay, good. No Dawn. That's one thing down. We're gonna use another research. I need that Skull Fossil. We don't need to use Sabrina yet. We have all the basics, which is quite funny. Let's place this down. And we're gonna attack with Lucario, I feel like, because I can always bring in Sudowoodo after, and I can retreat it the turn after perhaps as well. So let's do this. I guess they're gonna put in the other Weavile. Hope they have whatchamacallit? The Weavile next turn. Sorry, I mean I hope they're gonna put in Sneasel and hope they have Weavile next turn, because then Weavile could knock me out. Actually I can't. Oh, they do get Weavile. Eek. Okay. It's fine still. We can put Sudowoodo in. Cape goes on. It does 70 damage, but I will just pivot out to Lucario and bring in Sudowoodo and do huge damage. A X-Speed would be nice, though, to be fair, actually, now. Rampardos again. Okay. Two things I could do here. I could retreat and put in Sudowoodo. Or I could just attack and let's Lucario go down and deal 70 next turn. So do 60 and 70 is 130. It's not enough. But that allows me to put one energy on Marshadow as well. Actually, that's a safer play, right? I know I can't heal and I have to put Sudowoodo in. And means I can't retreat next turn and use Marshadow. Ooh, how close are you? Goofy, good to see you again. I've not really been able to play sadly, so I gave up on the season. Oh, I cannot imagine. I am getting closer. I'm 13 wins away. So it's edging to the edge, right? So, honestly, don't worry about missing this one out. It's a pain in the ass to get to that point. But definitely try next season if you have the time. I know you've been busy lately, but definitely try it. Anyways, let's see what I do here. I think we do this. There was some guy who went 11-1 in a tourney, but it was probably most likely Darktina. Honestly, these tourneys, I think ranked and tourneys are different decks. In ranked, you want something that is consistently long-term. In tourneys, you want something that has the lowest odds of breaking, which is slightly different. So I think that's why people look at tourneys to see what decks do well there. It's decks that do particularly well there are the ones that are the least likely to brick, I would say. But it doesn't mean they're the most consistent long-term. I might make an error here, but we'll see what happens. I think I still get the boost from Revenge, right? Okay, maybe not. My bad. It's fine. don't need that boost. But yeah, that's why I think ranked and tourneys, you shouldn't confuse the two decks that much. But that's my opinion. Again, I'm not saying I'm the expert on these kind of things, but that's my general opinion, to be honest. Okay, they're gonna put in the Darkrai. Expect the other Darkrai, to be honest, but no. Another Pokeball we just used. I'm still waiting for that fossil, right? I hope the next set brings in a fossil searcher or walk or something. Alright, we're gonna place this down. Revenge only does 40, right? Yeah, okay. Slight misplay there, maybe. I could retreat and just let Sudowoodo do the attacking. I have a Sabrina. But I'm gonna wait with Sabrina a little bit longer. This does 40, brings it to 100. Why is that Skull Fossil so low? I should have put in Sudowoodo here, then I would have been a little bit better position. Darktina has been winning tournament. Yeah. I mean, Darktina is both, right? It's both consistent and it has low chance of breaking because you have only 4 basic cards, for that matter. So that's why it's dominating both. I think I will have to do it this way, to be honest. I know it's not great. We kind of have to. I assume they have a leaf. If they don't have leaf, I have a chance still. Because then I can put the energy on here again. I should have just put Sudowoodo in. That's a big mistake I made there. Doesn't seem like they have leaf though, which is good. They concede, even better. They don't have leaf. Huge. Okay, I'll take that. Woo. So as you can see, Goofy, every battle is sweaty, every battle is annoying, every battle is a pain in the ass. Not worth it. It is worth it. It's fun though. Darktina is pretty tough to play. Yes, it's horrible to play against because it's always consistent, and then you have to hope you are consistent in your deck. Because I refuse to run Darktina. I just don't see the fun in it. Or at least Mutina was when trying it out. Yeah, Mutina again is also. Oh, you mean hard to pilot in that sense play? You mean play against, or you mean tough to pilot? GG, yeah, thanks. I needed that one. Whew. It was a rough one for sure. Alright, going first this game against a Dark deck. So another Darkrai. So then we're definitely placing that one first. And let's see what they're gonna put down. Is it another Sneasel and Weavile deck, or is it just straight up Darkrai? Or Giratina for that matter. Okay, we're off to a decent start then. And this is another thing, right, where piloting becomes important. You know what to place down at what moment in time. Quite important. Both, yeah. It is open. Hello, Epic Master. Good to see you again as well. Welcome back to the stream. We are slowly making our way up to ranked. And let's see how we do. But yeah, Darktina, Mutina, all of those, they're good, but it is more tough to fight. I fully agree. It's not as simple as people make it out to seem. It's not like, oh, you just put energy on Darkrai and you use Giratina's ability. It's more later when you have energy on both, where you need to start thinking of pivoting and using your other cards to your favor, like Mars and so on. Which a lot of in the lower elos people don't think of, but now in the elo that I am in, most Darker Giratina players are actually quite good, sadly. And the same with Mutina as well, when to use Dawn, when not to use Dawn, and so on. And that you just learn from experience, right? Alright, Rampardo's in, that is quite good. We will go for some nice pressure using Sudowoodo. Mutina, you need to make a decision if you supercharge Giratina to get the early KO, exactly, or if you go for the Mewtwo strats, right? So that's why, again, depends on which deck you're playing against, what your current situation is, and so on. So it's quite fun. You changed Gyarados deck? Yeah, it just wasn't consistent enough. I was losing a lot with it, so I went back to good old trusty Rampardos. It's doing quite well now, so I was definitely going for this again. And we won the first one, which is nice, and now trying to do it again. Yeah, right now it seems like a bit of a slog to climb, and I feel like we'll be getting too bored and frustrated low. Yeah, exactly. But the more you climb now, the less you have to climb the next season, because you start up higher. So that could be good inspiration for you to actually start climbing. Research. Let's use that immediately. We get a Sabrina and a Skull Fossil. Okay, huge fossil. Happy to get that one. Energy on here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna... I'll wait one more turn, but then we can communicate out to Riolu and hopefully get Cranidos. For now, I will have to attack, sadly. If I attack, they have to switch out at least before they can attack. And it means it gives me time to put up Rampardos. True, I might try to give it up in the ranks. Exactly, and you get 3 hourglasses, right? So the early ranks is easy enough. It's more late Ultra Ball where it gets tricky. Let's see, if I don't attack, they just KO me with Darkrai. So I'm basically in the same position. But then Lucario can survive. If I attack, Lucario has the opportunity to get KO'd. If they have Leaf. I've been liking Meowscarada and Magnezone a bit, but I might have to go to the Dark Side Lolo, Darktina. Yeah. I think I just go for the attack. I need the... Also for Cyrus, I think is nice. But yeah, I mean... Just go for it. I mean, Meowscarada and Magnezone is quite nice, I have to say. I fully agree. And in the... What happened here? Why did the Skull Fossil go in? I didn't click that. I did not click that, did I? What happened? I didn't click that. That's strange. But now I lose... That's a bit annoying. I did not click Skull Fossil, did I? Am I blind? Someone check the replay. Why did the Skull Fossil go in? I'm very confused. What happened there? No, misclick. Did I misclick? I'm so confused. Did I click it? Was I blind? Someone please check the replay. I don't know if I clicked it now. I'm just very confused. We get another Skull Fossil. There's a second chance. A little bit late now though, sadly. Okay, this either gives us Lucario or Rampardos, or what does it give us? Rampardos, yay. You ran out of time. Yeah, but that's just stupid, right? Because, yeah, it's a run out of the time thing. But that's stupid. I hate that. Okay. Well, I don't think would have won this one anyways, to be honest. No, seeing the thing. Time is... Yeah, but it's annoying, right? When time hits 0, but then I make my attack, but then because I die, my time is still 0. It should be set to another 10 seconds just for that decision separately, right? Why does it keep being 0? That's bullshit. I mean, that's how the game works. Fair. I get that part. Still bullshit. Alright, GG. Don't think we could have won this one anyways, to be honest, but that time hitting 0 and then you don't get an extra time for making a decision who comes in, a little bit annoying. The animation screwed you. Exactly. Okay, yeah, 13 wins away. It's an up and down process. They could have made it at least more doable if win streaks were a thing. And I don't get why they remove win streaks. Maybe in Master Ball, okay, fair, no win streaks, potentially. Oh, come on, in Ultra Ball you should have win streaks. Alright, 4 TM. We're gonna try again. Let's see. We were a bit screwed there as well with our lineup. And we're going second. Nice. Okay. RIP, yeah, exactly. Sudowoodo start against another fighting deck though. Not the best start, I'll be honest. We do get an X speed now, which is good. And we have Cranidos and Rampardos, we're just missing the fossil. But no Riolu, no Lucario, no Marshadow. I think Marshadow is quite key and they have it, and they have the fossil. So they are off to a great start. I am not. Let's see, Sabrina early doesn't help me that much, right? They bring a Marshadow, I hit Marshadow, and then what? Master Ball is up 10, down 10, and these other balls up. That's actually, I forgot about that one, you're right, Master Ball is even more painful. But that's also like the... I mean, up 10 and down 10, it's basically, how do people get high up there? That you need so many games to get to anywhere. It's insane. Alright, come on, I need a Riolu or a fossil now, something. Research, perfect, I'll take it. I'm definitely gonna use that now, early on. Pokeball and Pokeball. Ooh, okay, that's nice. No fossil still though, but I'll take the Riolu and Marshadow. I do realize I've changed this deck to not have the full arts anymore because I use it for the Palm Moth event. And then you need to do it without promo cards, right? Or without thingies full arts. Marshadow, you will get some nice sweet energy. Don't have Lucario either yet, which is a little bit annoying. The issue is though, if they have Lucario now, it ruins the Sudowoodo. And it ruins Marshadow as well, because their Marshadow can KO my Marshadow. Well, actually no, because they're lacking the energy, to be honest. They do get Lucario, but they place it on that one. Okay. Fair. They hit me for 40, I hit back for 20, then Marshadow comes in, and I guess they maybe use a Sabrina at that point. A Sabrina now. Okay. Fine by me, I have an X speed. I can take the damage on Riolu. And then I just X speed out of there, and then get the KO with Sudowoodo. Still no Fossil. This Fossil is evading me every game so far. Okay, nice. This goes in, this goes down there, and then we hit for 40, get our first point. I guess their Marshadow comes in, and I can KO their Marshadow. And then it's just a match of who gets Rampardos up first, I feel like. But at least I have a bit more time, as I will be 2 points up and they're only 1 point up at that point. Again, every battle is sweaty. Every battle is a complete mind puzzle game, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I'm losing track of my mind as well. There's a Marshadow. They're probably gonna hit it now. 120. I KO their Marshadow. If they have Cranidos now, they have a chance. If they don't have Cranidos now, ooh, okay, fair. A little bit annoying, but makes sense. I really need that Fossil now, honestly. If I get that Fossil, I'll be even with them, right? Still no Fossil. Alright, we go for the KO. They can't attack with Lucario, which is quite nice. So next turn I will bring Sudowoodo back up again. Ooh, they probably have Cranidos now, or at least they're hoping they have Cranidos now, right? They get Sudowoodo, so no Cranidos. They have to remove the Fossil now, otherwise I win. So don't have to worry about that anymore, which is huge. They hit me for 40, I hit them for 20, because I'll put in Sudowoodo. They use both Sabrina and Cyrus, right? So I don't have to worry about that one too much anymore either. Another Rampardos. Let's communicate that Rampardos away. Maybe get a Riolu or a Lucario. Or Cranidos. Riolu, perfect. I'll take a Riolu. Then this goes out. This goes in. Energy on there. And we go for the headbutt. And then we have a good Sabrina or Cyrus way into the end. Another Fossil, okay. They're getting their Fossils. They're not getting the Cranidos. And I have the Cranidos, but I'm not getting Fossils. Can we switch? Okay. I think this is gonna be a win. Pretty sure it's a win. There's Lucario as well. I'll definitely take that. Actually, then it's just no, I can't retreat. No, I can still win. I can still retreat. No, I can't. Whatever, doesn't matter. I think we're GG. No grunts in this deck either, so don't have to worry about that one too much. Pokeball. They still don't have Cranidos? Wow, okay. I never got my Fossil, they never got their Cranidos. So they probably have 2 Rampardo. Oh, they have 8 cards in their deck? They had no research this game at all. That's actually quite bad, yeah. Fair. Alright, we Cyrus in and we win. GG, nice. Whew, okay. Slowly moving up, slowly moving up. Music is helping, very intense. We still have the bingo card, by the way. Don't forget the bingo card, it's still on. Ran out of time, actually, we can cross that one off. Because we did run out of time. That's actually what happened in the game before, right? Where we lost. We didn't face Darker 3 times in a row. Opponent leads game didn't happen. Master Ball not reached yet. But we're getting closer and closer. 12 games away. GG, thank you, Epic Master. Alright, we go straight into the next one. I quite like the Rampardos over the Gyarados now. It's definitely more consistent. Alright, Foils Man. Let's see what they are running. Okay, we're going second. Good start. Happy with that one. They are running Electric. Electric? Is it a Pikachu deck? It's not Magnezone. Unless it's solo Magnezone with Electivire Pikachu maybe? It's Dragonite. Ah. That Dragonite deck is quite scary as well. That's the one you were playing, right? Did you Michael, right? I think you played it on. Or was it Thunderstar? I don't remember. Or was it Dominic? One of you. That was Michael. I checked. Okay. Let's see. What do we do here? Okay. We have a Skull Fossil, which is nice. Yeah, it was you. Okay, perfect. We Pokeball first of all. Marshadow, huge. I'll definitely take a Marshadow. I would have loved a Riolu though. But we do have the full line for this. Okay, so tell me, Michael, what should I... Because you're experienced with the Dragonite deck, right? What should I look out for? What is the main thing that you don't want to happen when playing against this deck, what I'm playing, basically? Work quick, you need to keep pressure before it gets Dragon? Exactly, okay. Then that one I got through. Ooh, but it's gonna be a little tricky. Let's see. That means Rampardos will be key. But also getting a Lucario would be nice for the Dragon, for that Giratina. In the meantime, I'll just pressure that Radagon as much as I can with Sudowoodo. And they're getting water and electric, so that's also a little bit annoying. Another fossil. Okay, I don't need another fossil yet. I'm gonna put the energy actually on here so I can potentially pivot next turn. Do I want to do that already next turn? Yes, I do want to do that next turn. Let me just do the calculations. So next turn, if I put energy on Sudowoodo, I retreat, put Rampardos in, hit Radagon, I go back down to 80, sorry, afterwards. At that point in time, they will have free energy on Dragonite, so they have to bring in a Giratina, but then I can Cyrus in and get the KO at the end. So that's definitely what I will do then. Should be good. Sabrina will be good for you now, but I have Cyrus as well, right? So I can KO the Radagon with Rampardos, and I can get one hit off. No, I can't get one hit off of Giratina. Yeah, Sabrina would be good for me now. You're right. You are right. Oh, there's Sabrina. Okay, actually, huge. You asked Michael, you shall receive. Okay, so with Sabrina here, that means they either bring in this Giratina, which is fine by me, and then I can just Cyrus the Radagon at the end, maybe potentially. Or they bring in this Giratina. I think Sabrina here, maybe actually only Sabrina here, and leave the Sudowoodo where it is, actually, to be honest. And that's better, yeah. We Sabrina, and we leave Sudowoodo in. Let's see what they're gonna do. They are thinking. They bring in the Dragonair. Ooh, but now I have to make a decision, right? I can get the KO Rampardos, but it means that Giratina comes in and KOs me. And I hit it for 100 before it KOs me again. At that point in time. So I think we'll just do this. They probably retreated now, right? So that's a little bit, but then at least I can always bring it back in with Cyrus. So at least Dragon Knight I don't have to worry too much about anymore. It's now the Giratina. Unless they heal this one now. X speed, okay, they keep the energy. And Dragon comes back in, okay. Fair. Because if I I could KO it now, right? With Cyrus. But then Giratina KOs me. He has the Dragonite, yeah. So I have to KO it now. Another Cranidos, perfect. Then let's place his fossil down. Then we are gonna KO it with Rampardos. I go back to 100. Their Giratina KOs me, goes back to 130. I bring a Marshadow, hit it for 100. But that means I don't have Cyrus anymore to bring the Giratina back. And that's my big issue. But I still have to do it, I feel like. Before the... Let's see. Maybe I can get my other Rampardos up in time by that time. Okay, Dragonair goes down. Then Rampardos goes down after. I hit one of the Giratinas for 100 damage. And then they're gonna put Radagon back in after, right? And I don't have Sabrina or a Cyrus anymore after. A cape as well. Eesh. Alright, there comes the Chaotic Impact. Okay, Marshadow comes in. I hit it for 100. They can't stay in and attack again. And then I can pivot potentially to Sudowoodo again if needed. Ooh, huge. Okay, that's big. That's very big. Okay, we'll definitely take that. Alright, 100 done on Giratina. Now they have to pivot. They're gonna pivot back to Druddigon. I keep pressuring the Druddigon, and by that time Rampardos up and running anyways. Another Druddigon. Okay, that's a little bit annoying actually. If I Rampardos the Druddigon, I go back to 100. They bring in Giratina again, they can't. They bring in the other Druddigon, or this Giratina, I guess. I hit it for 100. No, it's not even possible. Wait, let me think again. Ah no, that's fine actually. Okay, so let's do that. That should work. Again, as you mentioned, putting on the pressure as much as I can. That's the way to win this matchup. So I go back to 80. They can't KO me with this Giratina because otherwise they lose. So they will have to bring in this one. Just swing with ramp, exactly. And they concede. Okay, huge. Whew. Rampardos is doing me a lot of favors now. But as long as you get the Rampardos up, you're quite in a good position, right? Okay, 109. 2 win streak. 109 away. We are getting slowly inching closer. GG mastermind play. I mean, not a mastermind play. I would say that's... I'll take the compliment, but it's... in the end, it was just hit with Rampardos. Not that much mastermind going on there, to be honest. But of course, like, factoring in everything that can happen and is happening, that's always important. Hey, nice. Patch. Let's see, we're going second. Nice, I'll take that. They're running Steel. Ooh, okay. Steel could mean Skarmory and could mean Dialga. With Skarmory, I don't want to start Rioli. I think I'll start with Sudowoodo. I think that is the safer play in the end. Because Lucario will be important. And I don't have an X-Speed. If I had an X, they also run Giovanni Sanders in this deck as well, so. And we do a Pokeball and a Fossil, which is nice to start with to also trim the deck a little bit. Scam Zone, yeah. Oh yeah, Magnezone, of course, that's what it is, yeah. Somehow that one slipped my mind, I don't know why. Can be Pokeball, we get Marshadow, nice. I'll definitely take the Marshadow. Then we research. Get a Lucario, maybe an X-Speed, okay. And a Cranidos, perfect, okay. Decent start. We'll place everything down that we have. And scare them a little bit. To show them we win business. You say business, I say business. Okay. Rocky Helmet, fine by me. They hit me for 50, even if they have... Well, we'll see how it happens. If they have a Giovanni, it's fine still. Because then I'll put in a Fossil, I'll put in Cranidos. Alright, even better, perfect. Communication, that's good down the line if I need Rampardos or Lucario or anything else in that respect. We're just gonna let Sudowoodo... Ooh, what do we do here? Do we let Sudowoodo go down already? And they get a 50 off? No, because then this doesn't do anything. I can still KO it, but I don't want to get hit that much. Let's see. I know putting on pressure would have been nice, but if we get either Lucario or Rampardos, we win. Ooh, actually, this is not Scam. I mean, Scam Zone potentially still, but with a Snorlax and Berry, I guess, right? There's Rampardos. Ooh, nice. Okay. But now I am a little bit concerned about one thing, and that is I don't want to use Rampardos now. If they have Berry, that's 100 exactly, right? And I'll be down to 80. Pass, get the revenge. Yeah, exactly. I need to get the revenge. That's the most important part. But what I'm thinking is I retreat and put in Riolu and get it down to 20 at least. No, to 40 at least. Because I don't want them to set up as much as they can either. So if I retreat, put in Riolu, hit for 20, I go back to 40, they KO Riolu, I KO the Skarmory afterwards, they KO Marshadow, and I KO with Rampardos. That's how I see it now in my mind. But if they have a Cyrus, that's also annoying. Let's do this for now then. Let's not attack. If you get a Sabrina, that would be nice. Let's wait for a Sabrina. Now it's just a waiting game. Let's see what else they have in their deck though. That's what I'm a bit worried about. If they have the Magnezone, I kind of want to get snipped as soon as I can though. Sabrina would go huge. Sabrina would definitely go huge here. How many cards do we have left? 9. So 1 in 9 chance to get Sabrina. They are thinking as well. They get another Skarmory though. Ooh, Skarmory Snorlax is interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. But I'm wondering if it's still Magnezone as well or not. That's what I'm confused about. Okay, we're gonna do this. Get the other Riolu and then communicate it. And get Lucario, hopefully. What happened to the bingo? It's still ongoing, to be honest. Nothing stopped there. It's just we were keeping up from last time, so I didn't reset it basically because I want to focus a bit more on the ranked. But so far, I don't think anything has been ticked off now that we can take off, right? No. I was hoping for Lucario. No Lucario still. The other Skarmory is a little bit annoying. Probably not Magnezone, no. But that means I definitely need to keep Rampardos safe until they get their Snorlax in, right? Because Snorlax is the big threat here. But that's why I'm thinking, doesn't it make sense? Retreat, put in Riolu. Now I'll just wait until I have Lucario. I think that's either Lucario or Sabrina. No, Sabrina doesn't work anymore now. For now, this works. If they're only running Snorlax and Skarmory, I think I'll be good. But having that Lucario would also mean that Marshadow can also KO Snorlax. And they can KO me, because if they KO me, I put in a Marshadow, KO them. And then they are in a tricky position. There's Lucario, perfect, okay. So my plan here is now X-Speed, bring in Lucario, get the KO, Snorlax comes in, KOs this, I KO that, and that's it, right? So let's try that. Enough waiting. Alright, down goes Skarmory. Snorlax comes in, I KO Snorlax with Rampardos afterwards. And then I KO the other Skarmory after that one. Oh, okay, they put in Skarmory. Fair, I get it. Now they can just attack with the Skarmory. I think that's their plan. And a Cape on it. I mean, Cape won't help them that much, to be honest. Sorry for hitting the mic. Let's see. They hit me for 50, I go down to 30. I think I just attack again. And then bring a Marshadow after, right? I mean, pretty safe there. Again, Sabrina would go huge. Or even if I retreat now and bring in Rampardos, I KO the Skarmory, the Snorlax KOs with my Rampardos, and then the Marshadow combined with the Lucario boost will KO Snorlax. So that's also an option. So many options, that's what I basically have now. And I guess they're also trying to go for all the options in their mind. Okay, they're just gonna go for the attack. Does it make sense? Retreat, Rampardos get the kill. I think it does make sense, right? I bring in Rampardos, get the kill, I go down to 100, Snorlax comes in, KOs the Rampardos, and then Marshadow comes in to clean up. So that should be fine. Okay, second point in, and now Snorlax comes in. I think this deck they're running, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't work well against this deck for sure. Doesn't do well against Darkrai Giratina, also not that much. He can cape the Snorlax. That is actually a good point. You're right. Did not think about that one. But luckily they have 0 points yet, so I think I'll still be fine. They're gonna use Berry now, I imagine. There's the cape. You're right, cape comes in. Berry. But I have Cyrus still, so it should be okay. Get the revenge and then the KO with Lucario the turn after. Another Rampardos. Okay. Because I assume they have another berry. So Marshadow will go down, but then Cyrus I'll bring back in this Snorlax and get the KO with Lucario. Because they only use one cape before it, yeah. Potion. Potion? Why potion? Ah, unless they have a joy, but then they can't use berry. Ah, I should have used Lucario first. Did I misplay here? Yes, I did. I misplayed huge. You run a Mars in this? No, I don't run Mars in this. I misplayed this one, you're right. And he wakes up. I misplayed this. I was too arrogant. That is kind of stupid. Okay, I haven't played against it. Actually, it's not a horrible deck, but I misplayed this. I could have won easily, right? That's kind of stupid. Yeah. I should have used Lucario first and then Revenge after. But no, even then wouldn't have mattered with all the heals they did, right? No, that wouldn't have changed it. Hello Daniel Luzzi, good to see you again. You just missed a misplay. Lost the medal. I should have won, to be honest. Unexpected stream? Yes. I had time. I won't have much time the other day, so I was like, okay, let's do a stream today. And then see what else we can. I've planned the next few days. I've planned to do some simple recording sessions with a few people here and there to plan for a nice fun video. But then I'll stream again hopefully on Sunday or so. Alright, next battle we just reset. It happened. It is what it, oh, this is the worst start, Marshadow. It's not a great start to have. Eesh. And we're going first as well, right? So not the best start. Rampardos and Cranidos, that's nice. And we have communications if needed. But an X-Speed would be nice. Sudowoodo is nice as well. Skull Fossil or Viola would be nice, of course, but a X-Speed would be extremely nice. Dang, tough game. Yeah, it was a tough game, but I should have won, to be honest. Oh, my pack stamina has recovered. I should open a pack. Alright, double Darkrai. I guess he put energy on this one. Yep. Okay. X-Speed, no X-Speed. I get another Lucario. Let's communicate away the Lucario to see if we can get a Riolu. Just not a Cranidos or Rampardos, please. Cranidos. Okay. Energy 1 goes on there. I'm not retreating yet. Let them get a bit more damage off on this Marshadow, and then I bring in Sudowoodo. Am I free to play? No. I have the Premium Pass, and I bought Pokegold once. So not free to play now. But I do have a second account which is free to play. Which I'm basically using for my puzzles that I made on my channel and for trading cards if need, of course. Alright, retreat. Put in a Sudowoodo. I know energy-wise I'm not doing too great. Because they can bring in this and KO the Sudowoodo. And that means I have to bring in Riolu. Which cannot attack them at least, so that's a bit sad. But I still have to, I can't let... Ah, they Cyrus, even worse, okay. They are gonna go straight for that KO on Marshadow. Oh, scary, scary. You're free to play? Yeah, but honestly, this game, I know people are very much against it, but this game is quite free to play friendly in my opinion, because you do get most of the cards that you need in the end. Of course, it takes more time than others, but you do get most of the cards, and you get 2 free packs a day, which is in a lot of games, like other card games, you don't get free packs. But again, that's my biased opinion. You don't have to agree. So they use Cyrus. I kind of... I grind for hourglasses. Yeah, that's the only struggle I can imagine. I think we're gonna bring Sudowoodo back in again, but I have the same energy problem, right? That energy is annoying and tricky. But I can't let this go down. Especially not when they have... I'm not free to play. They show me an exclusive promo or playmat and I give in. Okay, that's the other side that I haven't committed to yet. I didn't buy the... Another Cyrus, really? Double Cyrus. Okay, fair play. A little bit annoying. But yeah, for example, the shiny Mewtwo, it didn't go for. No. Yeah, now they switch probably. Why? Losing again. Could have played this one better? Not really. I just had a bad start with Marshall at the start, to be honest. That cost me a lot of energy. That's pretty much GG. Can't do anything. Sabrina, maybe actually. Sabrina could help. Maybe not concede yet. Research now, okay. Your fossil luck is rough. Honestly, my fossil luck is non-existent. There's no luck there. Every game I'm just not having fossils. You only need 3 cards for the full set. Less 2-star and shine on Shining Ref. Yeah, but exactly. But in the end, okay, the shiny cards and the full arts are nice to have, but it's not near least to have fun in the battling as one, and you will appreciate the full arts more when you get them, right? So definitely not a bad thing. And exactly, your set is almost complete, and that's the most important part, I would say. Okay, another battle, 2 losses in a row now. Maybe we can take off the 5 loss streak on the bingo card. We face the Darkrai now, maybe also triple Darkrai in a row. Could also be on the bingo card. But I guess this is gonna be fire maybe, or fighting. Dark still. Ooh, another Darkrai. But we start to the Budo, so now it's a better start. And look at this, we have a fossil. Okay, good start. Also research. And I'm going second, so hopefully we can recover here. They have the Giratina though as well this time. Last time they didn't have that one. So that's a little bit scary still. There's Rampardos. Now we just need that Cranidos. Ooh, Marshall, nice. Ooh, and a Pokeball. I will take all of these. Riolu. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'll place down a fossil, I'll place down Marshadow, these are key. Riolu I might place down and then I can communicate away the Lucario if needed to get the Cranidos, right? Otherwise, doing 70 damage is also quite nice. Not gonna lie, but I don't need it now yet. 70 damage at least. So Lucario is less a priority, Cranidos is more priority now. Okay, there's the research. They have a lot of cards as well. I should watch out for the heals. I should watch out for Dawn potentially. But Dawn is not a big issue if they're going for this. Okay, there's the heal. So now Lucario is actually nice, so I put him more pressure. Do I risk it though? Oh, there's Cranium. Perfect. Okay, then we are good. Then I can evolve everything and just be happy. That doesn't happen often. Okay, do 70 damage. Huge. And we have a Rampardos up and running and a Marshadow up and running. Now we just need red. Red would finish off this whole hand. Are you not playing red? I do have red. It's just somewhere in the bottom of my deck every game because you haven't seen it yet, right? I think I have red. I'm pretty sure I have red. Did I remove it? I can't remember. I haven't played this deck in a while, as I mentioned. Not many people run Dawn on deck. No, not many do, but a few do still, right? Okay, that's why I'm happy I don't run playing Gyarados anymore because those grunts were horrible against me. But I don't need the energy. Watch out for Mars. Yeah, that's a good one actually, to be fair. There's an X-Speed. Still no red, but we are gonna get the first KO. And I know they are just gonna get an easy KO with Darkrai next turn. But I do 150 damage now, right, with Lucario. Luck is trolling you sometimes. Luck is trolling me every time, I feel like. It's such a hit or miss. I don't know. All I'm hoping for is no cape. They can get a KO on Marshadow. I don't mind. If they do, I KO with Rampardos. But there is a cape. No, Pokeball. Okay, no cape yet. Another Giratina. They switch to Giratina. Interesting. I still KO though. Yeah, GG. Nice. Whew. I think they forgot I have Lucario up and running. Alright, we needed this. GG's, thank you. Yeah, it's tricky battles. On this one was fairly easy, luckily. I had a great starting hand, right? I mean, it feels so good when you have such a nice flowing starting hand. You don't need to worry about anything, you just get all the cards you need. But these matches are slim pickings. Okay, we continue. Can we reach Master Ball today? It's gonna be rough. We like beating a Gira Darkrai player? Honestly, yes. That crazy hand, yeah, the hand wasn't crazy. That hand was amazing. I couldn't have asked for better. And especially against a Gira Darkrai player, it's only deserved, right? Okay, come on, let's get a nice win streak going. We need a win streak. Otherwise, we do another stream and we get possible a different day, right? Marshadow start. I don't want a Marshadow start. Marshadow starts are the worst. Magnemite, okay. And I'm going first as well. This is a horrible start. Okay, we're going from the best starts ever to the most annoying starts ever. Sudowoodo, okay. I have no use for Sudowoodo. I'll leave it for now. I might need to communicate that one. We do have Cranios and Rampardos, but of course no Fossil. We have Lucario, but no Riolu. I was hoping to get Riolu with this, but no. They are getting all the draw support, 2 Pokeballs and a research maybe. Ooh, this deck is scary. This deck has beaten me a few times, to be fair. This Ekans is actually very annoying. Okay, what can we do? Research. Okay, perfect. I need a research. Fossil and Riolu on an X speed. Oh, another Rampardos. At least we get Riolu. Another Rampardos, really? Okay. Ooh. Let's see. What can I do here? Otherwise, no, it should be good. Hello, Digital Pokemon TCG Network. That's a long name. I assume you're a channel focusing on TCG Pocket. Or not just Pocket, anything in that sense. Ooh, that I don't mind. I'm happy they did that. I'll take that. I haven't seen that Ekans at all. Is that new tech? It is just annoying. It gets a free poison off, and then with the Darkrai damage and then the Magnezone on the bench, that whole combination is just annoying. Magnezone and Darkrai deck. What is this? A2 meta again? Yes, it is. But now with the addition of a Ekans. Okay, what do we do here? What we do here is we put energy on there. No, I don't want to do that. I'll place on a Sudowoodo for a Darkrai down the line. I can evolve to mitigate poison. I go to 40, 20, 10. Or if I don't evolve, maybe I should just evolve, right? I think that's the best play, to be honest. You need Sudowoodo. Yeah, exactly. I fully need Sudowoodo. So against the Darkrai, it's very important. But I kind of also want to get rid of that Ekans. And then get a 3-point in, and then that Darkrai is my main target, right? So that's the goal. They do evolve to our... that's gonna be annoying. Alright, 60 there. Fine. It is what it is. I need a fossil. Oh, there it is. Great timing for the fossil. Don't need energy anywhere else right now. I could Sabrina. Does that help me? I get some nice damage off on Magneton then, to be honest. But I kind of want to save the Sabrina for the Darkrai down the line. For now, just getting a point is good enough for me. No, we're gonna do this. So we had to think a bit. And then I bring a Sudowoodo, I think, after, and then I can keep the Marshadow. I think you could have KO acted with Sudowoodo plus the Lucario boost and weakness. Ah, damn, you're right, I think. I think you might be right. Well, too late now. But I think we can still clutch it, to be honest. We get KO 1 and we can use Rampardo. Ah, we don't KO the Darkrai, of course, I just realized. Oh, we should still have a way to win. Yeah, but maybe I misplayed a little bit here, to be honest. We'll see what happens. There's the Magnezone. I'm trying to think. No, I think we're fine, right? It depends a little bit if they have Sabrina, like another one. Or Cyrus, to be honest, because I'm damaged on the Marshadow. So I don't KO this, but if I Sabrina here and then wait for Cyrus. Sometimes I forget weakness is a thing with some Pokemon, yes. Playing against water energy always gets me. Oh, it's also tricky, I fully agree. I'm just hoping to get Cyrus. It's 1 in 5 chance of getting Cyrus. Come on, Cyrus. Give me Cyrus. %20 chance to win. Yeah, Cyrus wins, gotta hope, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, weakness sometimes forget, and water decks, again, as you mentioned as well, it's scary sometimes, honestly. It's the Gyarados, if it gets up and running. I'm not running Grunt, right? Grunt is a huge counter to Gyarados, for that matter. Because I play with Gyarados a bit, and every Grunt that I saw ruined me. Ruined all the plans I had, ruined all the strategizing I did, and just one Grunt comes in and just destroys everything that you worked so hard for. Okay, they're gonna retreat. Unsettling right well. I wish everyone the best, yeah. I wish you the best too. Hope you have some good luck as well. Oh, check out your channel, by the way, because I guess it's a Pocket channel, so... Or, not Pocket, TCG channel at least, so I'm curious. Okay, Cyrus, Lucario. If we had a Riolu before, would it be nice? No, we don't. Yeah, GG. Yeah. We win some, we lose some. It is what it is. Most basic saying you can do. Oh, that's so demotivating. Still 12 wins away. Feel like we're 12 wins away this whole time. It's win-loss. I mean, at fair play, I could have won a few that I misplayed slightly. Yeah, it's 1 or 2 that I would say I misplayed a little bit. In this one, did I misplay? Not so much. Don't give up. No, I won't. I mean, I'm so close, I can't give up. That's the issue. So I'll definitely do my best. 12 win streak right now. I hope so, honestly. Riolu start. We're playing against grass. Okay. Let's see. Archie. Oh, it's Carnivine. Ooh. Yes, win streak time. I hope it is win streak time. The issue is, it is annoying me still. Annoying for me in that sense. But we'll see what happens. Okay, Arceus. Let's see. Reset. Arceus means Carnivine, potentially Sprigatito, potentially Magnezone as well. It depends on it. Some people play very strange variations of this. Most likely it's Carnivine at least though, and whatever. GG still thinks you got this? I hope so. Double Arceus start. At least no Carnivine start. Sudowoodo would have gone. Oh, there's Carnivine. Never mind. Take it back. What's a good hourly rate? +3 in 1 or 2 hours is rough for me. It is. I don't know what's a good hourly rate anymore. Nothing is a good hourly rate, to be honest. Communication and the Cyrus. That's actually decent. We're gonna start off with some nice early damage. And then next turn we can do either 80 with Lucario, or we pivot to Sudowoodo and do 90. But it means I lose an energy. Or Cranidos is 90 as well, to be honest, right? But I'm not gonna put in Cranidos. I have a Cyrus, which is huge as well. Nah, we're gonna retreat. It's the best option, to be honest. Do this, put in Lucario, and then we hope to get a Rampardos, and we hope for some good luck in this game. Okay, they get the second energy on there. I get a nice and early KO. Okay, that's huge. I'll happily take that. I'm not gonna use this yet, but this will come into play next turn. I hope I get the meta cards ASAP next set so I can speedrun rankings. That's what I was thinking as well, right? But the issue is in the beginning, there is no meta, so you have to make your own meta. So you need the good cards, but you need to make your own deck, so you need to be good at that part, which can also be tricky. I'm free to play with terrible locks when you get the good cards right before the next threat drops. Oh, yeah, that is painful, I can imagine. But hopefully you save us some hourglasses. I think tomorrow, most likely, the new trader will drop, because they updated the playlist. Well, you also need to know what Pokemon play first to them. Exactly, yeah, that's basically the same thing, right? So, I mean, of course, you typed it before I said it. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's a tricky part. Mars. Okay. X speed. Okay. The safest play, this is 80 and this then does 70 after, but I can also do 90. Ah, what do I do here? Cranidos does 90 now. I think that's the safer option actually. I don't need Rampardos. I just need Cyrus. Another Riolu, okay. Because they can't leave this in. Have an X speed. And even with heals, they're not... Okay, they can see. Perfect, okay. Oh. How are we doing on that hourly rate? Hopefully it's not +3. I think it's a little bit better than +3, but it's not great either. GG, thanks. Yeah, but what is your bets on the new set though? What do you think is gonna happen? Is it gonna be Alola? Is it gonna be Hoenn? I think I've asked it many times before, but I think there's some new chatters in this case. So, what do you think? My bet is actually on Alola. Gen 2. I think they're gonna save that until later to get people back in again, because Gen 2 is a huge one. Let's go! Thank you, Thunderstar. That's huge. You're reasonably convinced it's Gen 2? I'm reasonably convinced it's Alola, which is, what is it? Gen, again, I don't know my Gen numbers. 6? 5? 6, right? Yeah. 5 is, what do I call it? Black and white. This is interesting. Double Ekans, but a weird Ekans and a normal Ekans. Alola 7? Oh, is it 7 even? Sinnoh is 4. What is 5? What's it called again? Kalos? No, Kalos is 6. Okay, then Alola 7, you're right. What is 5 again? Yeah, Johto's then 2, exactly. Alola 7. What is 5 again then? I'm an idiot? Probably. We get a nice early damage of Unova. That's what it was. Yes, thank you for the star. Unova. Somehow forgot that one. Yeah, I think it's Alola, so it's 7. I think they're gonna do a later gen. They did 1, they did 4. Now 7 is like the reasonable step again, and that means they can save Gen 2 for later, when to get people back in again, basically. Ho-Oh and Lugia to balance the meta. Oh, would love to see a Ho-Oh and Lugia card, to be honest though. Cyrus, Knight, and Beast, okay. Gen 3. Gen 3 could be, but yeah, I don't know. Again, it's all guessing, right? I mean, no one really knows except for the Pokemon developers and so on. Okay, they're gonna probably let this one go down and bring on the other Arbok, or they have a leave. But that's fine for me. That means I can start bringing up other mons. Perfect. I don't mind. I also have Sabrina, which is actually quite nice to have now. Skull Fossil and Cranidos. Perfect. There is the Cranidos. I don't need to place down the other Skull Fossil yet. I can Sabrina here and do 40 on this one. I don't need to because I can just Rampardos the next. No, I can't Rampardos the next turn because Furudo has to stay in. I'll save the Sabrina. I don't need it now, to be honest. And they don't KO me either, so it's fine. No, but a Ho-Oh card would go insane. Ho-Oh Lugia? Ooh, can't wait to see those. First point in. Second Arbor comes in. They will attack me. I have to stay in. I attack them. And then let's see if there's one for the bench now. No bench still. I'm happy with these matches. I am not complaining. Give me more of those. And see me lose now, being cocky again and then just lose. Lucario, nice. Getting all the cards I need. Rampardos comes in. Energy here. And do a nice 60 damage on this. Then I think no matter what they bring in, really, I think it's GG. It's GG, perfect, okay, nice. We are now getting closer and closer again. We've reached heights we've never reached before. We are 100 points away, exactly. Ooh, now it's getting more tense. Hey, let's do it. Should I change my stream title to 10 wins away? I'll do that. 10 wins away. Perfect. Stream title changed. Nice little streak. Yeah, 2 streak. Amazing streak, right? Oh. Going first. Eesh. And it's water. Water. What is best against water? If they start with Manaphy, I think Riolu would be the better start, to be honest. Pressure them as much as I can. Because if I get the Lucario soon, would be nice. And it's easy to pivot out of if needed. Cranidos, perfect. Another Cranidos, okay. For now, I will leave it. I can always pivot it out of there. I'm a bit afraid of Sabrina though. But that's fine actually if Sabrina happens. Okay, let's see how much they have on the bench. They have a Research, but no Pokeball. So there is a chance they don't have a Magikarp or a Palkia. Never mind, they were just hunting for the basics, so they did the other way around. Fair, smart. Magikarp comes, okay, and anything else as well? Rocky Helmet. I would love a Sabrina, actually, don't know. Sabrina would be insane. Alright, oh, there's Sabrina. Okay. Oh, I'm so sad I just didn't have that starting energy, right? If I... Oh, maybe I get an X-Speed. If I get an X-Speed, it would be huge. No, I can't use X-Speed now with... never mind. That doesn't work that way. Anyways, I have Rampardos. I'm missing Lucario. So what I will do is communicate the Cranidos now, just so I have the Lucario potentially. If not, it's also fine. There it is, okay, good. And what I will do now is very simple. I'll just attack. And then next turn, I could do huge damage to Gyarados. If they don't place anything else on the bench. If they place something else on the bench, different story. There's the Gyarados. But they have the chance now to do huge 130 damage on it. Actually 150, I just realized as well. Another Cranidos? Okay. Did you need to attack a Riolu? Didn't need to, but also I didn't feel like it would be wrong to do so, if that makes sense. The issue is though, if I attack with... No, then it places Sudowoodo in. Okay, perfect. No, we're good. Retreat, do this, Sabrina. And then I can Sudowoodo the turn after, right? Okay, got it. I thought it better to avoid Rocky Helmet if possible. Yeah, but... I'm not too concerned about that 20 damage on Lucario. Because that means it gives me a Cyrus opportunity down the line if needed as well. And the Sudowoodo I put in so I can KO the Gyarados, even though it heals probably a 440 to 90. I deal 70 damage, but still. Good play, thanks. Sometimes I make those. And they concede. Ooh, okay, nice. Again, with that deck, be aggressive. That's the best thing you can do against Gyarados decks. That's what I realized. The more time you give them, the scarier they get. So hence me attacking, just to get as much pressure on as possible. Okay, 9 wins. Still scary. Okay, Jin. Let's see what you have to offer, Jin. Decklist. Ooh, yeah, I can show you decklist after. I just realized the bingo is off. Sorry, I removed the bingo by accident. Yes, I'll show you decklist later after this match then. Fire. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. But basically, we're running a Rampardos deck. It's the 2 lines of Riolu Lucario, 2 lines of Rampardos, 1 Sudowoodo, 1 Marshadow. Then of course 2 Pokeball, 2 Oaks, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus. I don't think Red is in there actually now, I realized, because I never had it, right? So and then an X-Speed. And a Communications. Do I need a base? No. Popping in for 0.5 seconds because I have a meeting in a minute and then gamble for 2 hours after. No worries. Happy you popped in for 0.5 seconds. Good luck on your meeting. And we are basically doing quite well now, so we are happy. So definitely, you'll see it later. Thanks, Pervy. I hope you got, but I'll show you after on a physical format, or visual format, sorry, then it's a bit easier to understand what I'm running. We have a lot of Ramparts and Lucarios, and we have a Fossil, but we are not having the Cranidos, sadly. But they didn't start with Moltres either, so also they didn't have the best start. But there's a Pokeball, so there's a Moltres coming in now, I guess. There's Moltres. Do they have an XP to go with it? They do have an XP to go with it. Okay. I would love a whatchamacallit? A Sabrina. Not now, but down the line. And a Cranidos. Cranidos now, Sabrina later. Only one? Okay. Happy with that. Only one I can live with. Sudowoodo. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna place a Sudowoodo down yet. For now, this is fine. Next turn I can place Sudowoodo down if needed. It depends a bit if I get Cranidos or not. By the way, Gamble Part is for Casino Night for the college before finals. Ooh, that's fun. If we don't use actual money, if you were worried. No, I wasn't worried at all. I just somehow didn't read the gamble part. Oh, that's exciting. Good luck, have fun. Hope you have some better luck than in the game. Again, I'm not promoting gambling. Again, you're not losing real money, so it's all good. Okay, we have a Sabrina now, which is nice. We're definitely gonna put in Sudowoodo, that's for sure. I know energy-wise we're not gonna be at the best. But Sudowoodo goes in, energy goes on there, Lucario goes in. And we deal some nice damage on the Moltres. Or I could have dealt 60 to this. Actually, maybe I should have done that. Too late now. We live. Maybe we should have Sabrina and left the Lucario in, and then dealt 60 to Charmeleon. And then they could only do 60 back, and I could do another 60, right? So that maybe was a smarter option, but let's see. We just need Cranidos. There's 2 Cranidos. There's 3 out of 9 cards that will help me. So 33% chance of getting Cranidos, I would say. One is Oak, one is Research, basically, and 2 Cranidos in there. They don't have it yet. That's quite funny. Ooh, triple tails. We love to see it. I feel sad for them, but we love to see it. Skullfoss. Okay, and still no Cranidos. But we do get a nice KO on the Moltres. And now we have a Sabrina for later if they decide to place down another Charmander or something. Then we can get a nice easy KO on that one. But I guess they're just gonna bet this is Charizard. They had a 10% chance of getting Charizard, maybe 2 Research, so they had a 20% chance of getting Charizard, I would say. Cape. Okay. Fair. X-Speed. The thing is, I only do 20 damage, which is a little bit annoying now. I could pivot into Marshadow and do 40, but I kind of want to keep Marshadow, right? I do 60, sorry. I do 40 actually now. I can do 60 there. 40, I think, is good enough. That brings Charizard down to 160 as I have a cape. I do 120 then, and then I can KO with Lucario, so it is fine. Let's do it this way. Let's play it safe. I think that's the goal. Playing it safe as I can. There's a Charizard. They do get it though now. But they will run out of energy after a certain point in time. But no, then never mind. They can just use Slash. Okay, so now I bring in Marshadow, do 120, they KO Marshadow, and I bring in Lucario and finish it off. If they have heals and so on, I hope to get Cranidos now. Yes, there's Cranidos. Okay. Then I'm pretty sure we have it in the bag. Come on. Yes, nice. Another win. Huge. We will take it. Okay, we're inching closer and closer. Nice little win streak going as well. 8 wins away. Oh yeah, it's getting scary. It is. Okay, come on, next battle. Let's see. Huge GG's, thank you. Oh, it's Duftwee. Interesting name. Okay, Duftwee. We are going first. Brass. E. That means Riolu start. Grass. Is it Arceus Grass? No, it's Executor and Meowscarada. Okay. Haven't played against that one with this deck, so let's see how that goes. Then I'm actually happy to go first. Why am I though? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. I'm just scared they have the... Okay, they didn't place Execute down because they wanted to. They used the Pokeball to get Sprigatito, so... They maybe don't have Executor EX, which is good to know. Another Riolu. But... I will still play it insanely safe and put energy on here. Because I need to. Careful of grass weakness. Exactly, yeah. I mean, luckily it's only Rampardos and Sudowoodo, right? That line, those lines. Okay, good. No Executor yet. That is good to know. There is Lucario. Then I'm actually sad I didn't put in that one yet. But then I just go for a KO with Cranidos. So then I get a KO with Cranidos, then they bring a Floragato, it does 60 damage to me. I can hit them for 70, bringing them to 20, then Meowscarada would be at 70, and then Marshalla could finish it off. And then I just need to get rid of one more. Okay, show me the Floragato. Cyrus. Ooh. Oh, okay. They don't have Floragato again, I guess then. They concede? Okay, I'll take it. Not sure why they conceded so early. I guess they were just annoyed, but that's I'm not complaining. I'm surprised. 5 win streak. We did a 5 win streak. That's huge. I am still speechless. I don't know what happened there. Sure thing. Okay, nice. Next match then. 7 wins away now. Oh, this is scary. At least we're making progress. That's good. 7 wins away from Master Ball. Can we finally manage to reach that point? Okay, we're going second this game against a water deck. Okay, I'm happy to go second, but I wish we didn't start with Sudowoodo. GG's, that's a relief. That was a huge relief, because I wasn't sure we were going to win that one, to be honest, yet at that point. I mean, I was in a good position, to be fair, yes, but... I think they conceded too early, in my opinion. Okay, come on. Do something. There we go. Manaphy, of course. Happy that I'm going second, though. But I wish I started with something else than a Sudowoodo. If I can get, though, a Riolu and a Lucario with my next cards, then at least Rulu can KO the turn after. Or I get a nice... Okay, never mind, Speed doesn't work anymore. And a cape on the Magikarp, yeah. Okay, they're afraid of the Hitmonlee, I guess, as well. There's another Manaphy. That's not smart, though, to place your whole bench filled with things, to be honest. Okay, there's Riolu. Let's use Pokeball. Let's see if we get another Riolu. Okay, now we just need a Fossil and a Lucario. Another Research, I'll take it. And a Cranidos again. Okay. Fine for now. We just Headbutt, that's it. Nothing else we can do. I would love a Lucario next turn, though. Okay, they're probably gonna... They have 2 cards. Low chance of Gyarados, but could be. Doesn't look like it as of yet. Come on. Mars. I don't like that one. It's Fossil, okay. Fossil and X-Speed. Right. Now I need to hunt for the Cranidos and Rampardos again. Nice Lucario though, that's nice. Then I get the KO on the Manaphy. Nice and early KO, which is good. Then I guess Palkia comes in, or maybe Manaphy again. Something that reverse the order of open a Pokeball. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you need to reverse it. If you want a basic card, then do Oak first and then Pokeball. If you don't want the basic card, then you do Pokeball first and then you research. In this case, I didn't really need a basic card, so I decided to use Pokeball first and then research, but you use the other way around if you really need a basic card. So let's say you have a Gyarados in your hand, you really need the Magikarp, it's better to play Oak first and then do the Pokeball. So you have a higher chance of getting Magikarp. That actually helps us somehow. It does and it doesn't, right? I mean, we do get a Fossil, but we lost our Cranidos and Rampardos, so yes and no, I would say. Do we Sabrina here to get some early damage off on the Palkia? I think so. Because otherwise they will get Gyarados at one point and then... does it not? No, maybe not so smart, but too late now. Because Sires I will never use them at that point. Alright, we Headbutt. We really need a Cranidos now though. And we hope they don't hit that heads. If they get heads... Ooh, they get another research, they could definitely get Gyarados now. No Gyarados still? 7 cards left though. Not many. No Gyarados, okay. But they do get heads. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be rough. I should not have used my Sabrina. Another Lucario. Oh wow. Okay. We are not in a great position. That Mars helped them a lot. That Mars did bits for them. If I kept Sabrina, then I could have... Yeah, but then I couldn't have KO Palkia now as well. Must be Gyarados now. Ooh, there's Sabrina. Okay, but I have another Fossil. I should have placed that one down earlier. That means we'll be one turn behind on that, but I still am also missing Cranidos and Rampardos. But there's high chance of getting those now. There's 4 cards that are either of those. Okay, now they get a Tails, but it doesn't really change much. I get the KO on the Palkia. And then we have to hope they don't get Gyarados again. Maybe get a Riolu. Oh, a bit laggy. Okay, perfect. Let's use communication. Let's place down. Why am I lagging? Stop lagging, please. Okay, there we go. Rampardos, really? That Mars did really well for them. Okay, they're gonna put in Magikarp. At least that's what I would do. And if you don't have it, then you can always retreat it. Okay, come on. They left the game. And they're back. Okay. I had hope for a second. Okay, they definitely have Gyarados. Another Magikarp. No Gyarados still. Okay. Red? Why red? I mean, okay. Oh, that's Gyarados. Never mind. Alright, GG. They just wanted to slowly win, sadly. Yeah. The win streak comes to an end. That Mars was good. That Mars did well. Bye-bye win streak. Tough Mars. Yeah, exactly. The Mars that gave them the win in the end. I'm just seeing, why does Twitch chat not refresh? Did I lose connection with Twitch somehow? Is that what happened? No, Twitch is still going on. Why is not the chat popping up on there though? I'm gonna refresh the thingy. Let's see, does it pop up now? It still doesn't pop up. Let me test it. What was that red? It's just to annoy me. Okay, now Twitch chat pops up again there. Okay, perfect. Alright, next battle. Opponent found. Cynthia. Okay, they pay for the game. Okay. Going second. Starting with a Marshadow. Not a Marshadow. Okay. And there's our Carnivine. At least we go second. That helps a lot. Okay, Pokeball. Shaman. No Arceus yet. Another Shaman. So they can heal. And Arceus. Never mind, there's Arceus. I take it back. Rampardos. So I have Cranidos and Rampardos. No Fossil. But I can use a Pokeball first to get a Sudowoodo. That helps very well against Arceus. X-Speed would be nice. Cranidos again. And another Pokeball. Okay. I just need a Fossil. I just need a Fossil. I need an X-Speed. I need a Lucario. These are the things I want. These are not the things I'm gonna get. I really need Lucario, because then next turn I can place Energy on Marshadow, hit for 50, for 40, eventually 60. And the Carnivine KOs me in 2 turns. I can't save Marshadow. That's the annoying thing about this deck. If you start with Marshadow, you're in the worst position. Unless I get an X-Speed now. Which I do. Alright, so we can save our little Marshadow. They're probably going to use Cyrus, but I'm happy if they use Cyrus now. The issue is though, what do I put in? Do I put in my little Riolu? I think so, right? No, but it doesn't. I mean, I cannot put in anything really, to be honest. Maybe the play is to let Marshadow go down. Hit for 40. Then I bring a Sudowoodo and hope I get Lucario next turn. Is that something to bet on? Not really, right? 9 cards left, 2 out of... Yeah. This matchup is interesting. They have weakness against you and you against them. That's true. That's actually quite funny. But as of now, I'm not doing great with the Marshadow start. I need to keep Marshadow though. It is an important card. They're probably gonna Cyrus it. It is what it is. I retreat, put in Sudowoodo, put an energy on here, and I don't attack. That's my plan. Has to be Riolu unless we don't attack it. Exactly, I'm planning to not attack. Because if I attack a Riolu, then they KO me with the Rocky Helmet, right? So, cannot attack. And the same goes for Sudowoodo. Iono. I'm not mad. I need an Iono. So, Lucario, yes. Swinidos, Fossil, nice. Rampardos, ooh, almost. That's good. I will take that. Then I'm definitely happy we didn't attack. And we get Cyrus back as well. Okay. Skull Fossil goes down. This goes down. Research goes down. Oh wow, that was the perfect Yono for you. Exactly. This is exactly what I need. And we get Rampardos. Okay, couldn't have asked for more. I am not going to attack. Then KO with Marshadow turn after, and then they bring in Arceus, and then I win. Unless they Cyrus the Marshadow now, that's gonna be a bit annoying, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, they Cyrus it. Okay, fair. But then, even then, this is the best play. I should still not have attacked. Then now I put in Lucario. It's the only option I have, really, to be honest. Ooh, I could Sabrina. Does it help me here at all? Not really. I hit for 60. They hit for 50 and 70 basically. Then I hit it again back at 10, and then they KO me with something. Maybe I should Sabrina here. But they can just retreat those, right? They put in this Shaman, I guess. I hit it, they retreat back into the Carnivine. No, that's the worst case, I would say. I think we just attack. And then next turn I could bring in Sudowoodo. No. They need to leave if they send Sky Shaman. To leave? They don't need to leave, because they have the Sky Shaman makes the retreat cost lower. So they don't need to leave. I think they attack. I attack Sabrina. Yeah, but that's fine. Sky Shaman only works on some bench, I think. Yeah, you're right, sorry. True. But yeah, they could have put an energy on there and it's fine. Another Cranidos, that doesn't help. So I'll have to go for the KO now. And then let's see what they do. I'm surprised did they use it? I don't even realize. Did they use it? They did use the Shaman ability. Okay, let's see. They bring in Arceus now already? Okay. If they have a cape, it's gonna be annoying. Oh, sorry, they have 2 points already. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Okay. I did not realize I already had 2 points, but you're right, they had 2 points already. Could have played differently, Sabrina, but then they could have just switched it back out by just putting energy on there, because only 1 retreat cost. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe put in Rampardos there already, but then again, Arceus would have KO'd me. That's a rough battle, that one. Again, at Marshallow's start, it's just the most annoying thing that can happen. Because that brings me into such an annoying position. Then Marshadow gets hit already, they can Cyrus out the Marshadow and KO it before it gets threatening. And that was the issue I had. Marshadow was important in this match. Yeah, there's no way out. Sabrina Cyrus are too much. Exactly. What are we playing against? Water. Okay, water. I will start with. I'm going first though. Still gonna start with Riolu. Ooh, okay. Prior to GB rank, I used the EX with Arceus and Probopass EX with Event Nose Pass. Oh, that's pretty cool as well. I mean, that whole Dialga Arceus has fallen off so much because of the Niascarada plus all the other decks are so good against that deck specifically, but it's not a bad deck, but just other decks are very good against it, which is the big annoying issue. I do realize though that placing a fossil down now is actually quite scary. But that's why I'm happy I put Riolu there. Not a Misty, really. Alright, good. No early Wugtrio. Then let's hope it hits Marshadow. It hits the fossil. Perfect time. Alright. Cranidos goes in. This goes in. And then I Rampardos next turn. They potion. Okay, so they can survive Rampardos quite easily. Team Rocket Grunt. Good. No Misty, no Grunts for you. Hate getting screwed over by these. Alright, another 30, but this time on Riolu. That's fine. As long as I have as many cards in. I did switch to the Giratina meta with Grass Shaman, minimal heals, pulls, clutches. That's what I was thinking as well. I think having that Shaman in there is actually quite good. But this is gonna be GG because it didn't evolve. We will take an easy GG. Whew, okay, nice. After the 2 losses, this is much needed. Okay, come on. Getting closer, closer. 74 points away. 8 wins away. Can we do this? Alright, next match. Come on, come on. Give me an easy win again. I am so desperate for easy wins. A lot of Japanese people playing now. Isn't it kind of late? It's like 6-hour difference with me at least now. So it should be 6 AM. Maybe people are early. Could be. Or is it more than 6 hours actually? How many hours is different in Japan between Central Europe? No clue. I know India's 4.5. Taiwan was 6-ish, but Japan is 6, 7 maybe. Yeah. Could be early morning then there. Okay, a Darkrai deck, but it's 8 hours. Okay, then it's 8 in the morning. Where are you? I'm based in Central Europe. I'm based in Denmark. I'm not Danish, but I'm based in Denmark at least. Another Cranidos and an X-Speed. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. Fossil goes down. The issue is though, I'm a bit afraid of... Actually, am I afraid of that? Am I afraid of Sabrina? Not really. If the Sabrina they hit 20 on this, I place in my Cranidos, hit for 50, eventually 70. Do I need another Riolu? No, it's fine. I'm just afraid if it's Sneasel though. Sneasel would be scary. We'll see what happens. Okay, they Pokeball. Let's see if it's Giratina. Is it Sneasel? Is it another Darkrai? They don't place it down? Nah, they must. Probably Giratina's coming out now then. If they place energy now, it means Giratina is what they got. No? What? I'm confused. Marshadow. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Okay, Cranidos goes in. Ooh, do I go for early pressure by putting in Cranidos now? Or do I wait one turn, get 20 damage off? If I get 20 is 120, then in principle 2 Cranios finish it off. If I bring Cranios now, it's still 3 attacks anyways, right? So this is the better play, so let's do this. If they heal, it's a different story, of course, but maybe we get Rampardos, who knows? I did get Brawl support already. There's the Dark Ray. And the cape going on this one, I guess. Yeah, okay. Fair. Another 20 damage. Okay, next turn I retreated using an X speed. And I think I'm bringing Cranidos. I know it's early. Ooh, this would actually go hard. If I get a Rampardos, that would be huge. We do get Rampardos. Oh, that's nice. Okay, huge, huge, huge. We are gonna attack with the Rampardos, because it doesn't kill me. And they have nothing else for the turn after. And I have a Mars Shadow as well on the bench. So we're gonna do this. 130, I stay at 150. Now they attack me for 100, brings me back to 50. That means next turn I might switch back in the Riolu or bring in the other Riolu. Oh, the Cyrus. Okay, fair. Yeah, makes sense. But that's good for me as well, because then I can attack with this safely. Or I could bring in... No, I'm not bringing Marshall, definitely not. That's a stupid thing. So this goes in. They put the energy on there, I just realized. So I might... No, it's fine. It's actually... Okay. Energy on here. Riolu in. I attack, I go to 100. They still can attack me next turn. And I attack again and then KO the other one after. Okay, should be good. Ah, there's a bot. Go away, bot. I don't want you. So many bots on Twitch, honestly. Surprised they find me as a small streamer. Oh, the music switched up a little bit that I don't want to play. We go back to this before I get a copyright claim. Mars. Okay, that's slightly annoying. Oh, I get Cyrus back. Okay, that's fine. Sabrina, yeah. It's fine because they can't attack. All good here. And I get the Lucario. Alright. GG. They concede. Just in time before I can attack. Always, right? Ooh, okay. I think it's GG. It is GG. You saw the future. Okay. I'm saying okay a lot, I know. What happened to the music? Oh no, did I lose connection? I hope not. Let's try it again. Why did my YouTube stop? Oh, yeah, there we go. Next battle, GG's. Thank you. I need it. I need it. I'm so close. I can smell the Master Ball. Yeah, going first. Cannot smell it anymore. Never mind. Another dark deck. Is it the third one in a row? What's the full deck list you're playing? Hello, Mortals. Good to have you in the chat. So we are playing what I call Toy Story. It's just the Rampardos deck. So it's 2 Riolu, 2 Lucario. It's 2 of the Rampardos line. So 2 Fossils, 2 Cranidos, 2 Rampardos. So that's 10 Pokemon. Then 1 Marshadow and 1 Sudowoodo. That makes 12 Pokemon in total. Then there's Sabrina, Cyrus, 2 Research, 2 Pokeballs, 1 X Speed, and a Communication. And that's the full deck. Ooh, Sudowoodo is actually good. And I have an X Speed. Rampardos and Lucario. Okay, that's actually really nice. So I can X-Speed next turn, evolve to Lucario, and attack with Sudowoodo for 70 on a Darkrai. If they don't Mars at least. Mars is what I'm scared for now. For a second I thought it was Mars. Rocky Helmet, Energy... No Mars. Okay, huge. And a Cranidos. Okay, nice. Let's X-Speed. Thank you. Have you been using it for a lot for the rank grind? So I used it early on in Great Ball, this deck. Then I pivoted to Meow Drill at that point in time, which is the Meowscarada Beedrill deck. Had good success with that one. Then again, meta starts changing always a little bit. Didn't have good success there anymore. Tried the Gyarados deck for a bit, but felt it was too inconsistent. And now I'm back to this deck basically again. Bro, my pools are cracked right now. Gold Pokeball last night and Prismatic Rock Trio today. Oh, that's insane. That's huge. Give me some of that luck. Do you have any cheat codes for it? Well, welcome to the chat, Justice. But that's insane. Crown Pokeball and a shiny Rock Trio. Couldn't have asked for more. What is happening to YouTube music? Why is it stopping the whole time? No clue. Right, there we go. I need more goals. I only have Pikachu's and Pokemon. You only have Pikachu's and Pokemon? I think you're complaining for nothing, man. I'll be happy with that. Do I attack here? I think I will attack here. Put on pressure. I know it will KO and... No, actually I don't attack here. Sorry. No. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. This is actually annoying. I just realized. I can't attack here, but if I not attack, I'm still in a shitty position. I'm gonna communicate out my Rampardos. I need a basic that can do something. Marshadow, perfect, okay. Then, now I can attack. As I attack, they do that, I bring in Marshadow, they might Cyrus. No, but then I can wait one turn and be fine next turn, right? So I don't attack now. Next turn I do attack. I bring in either or and it's fine. But I wait one turn. And then it should be good. But yeah, you can't complain with just having only Pikachu's and a Pokegold. There's the Cyrus, so down goes... that one. Oh, actually no. I don't see myself winning anymore though. This Cyrus early. I need another basic card for the bench. Shiny does. No, if I attack they win, if I don't attack they win. I think it's GG. Not much I can do. No. Alright. That Cyrus came in clutch. I thought it was off to a good start, but no. There goes the little win streak we're building. Alright, we try again, come on. Opponent found Blopali, or Blopali, or however you want to pronounce it. And what are they playing? They are playing... We're going first. Water, okay. Not a great start with Sudowoodo. I needed a Riolu there. Ooh, but they start with Magikarp. But I'm going first, so... Probably can't benefit of it too much. We do get a fossil, which is nice. Place that down immediately. Then give me Riolu, perfect. Okay, then we can hit for 40 next turn. If they don't have another basic, I mean they don't have a basic now. But if they don't have a Pokeball or Research, because if they had a basic, they would lose something else than a Magikarp. They get Misty. Okay, no Misty for them, good. Ah, okay, that's too bad. I was hoping they didn't have anything on the bench. But why did they place down Manaphy immediately? I'm a bit confused. And we have the Rampardo, so actually we are off to an amazing start. We do this, attack. Okay, let's see what they do. They place an energy of Manaphy. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Another Pokeball. Sabrina would be nice now. Another Magikarp. Okay, never mind. Sabrina wouldn't be that nice anymore. But I do get a nice early KO, which is good. And there's the Gyarados. But if they don't Misty, I get an attack on Gyarados and then I can Rampardos as well. Another Lucario. Okay, don't need that one now. Energy on here. We get the first KO. Now we just need to KO the Gyarados, right? So Gyarados comes in. Or they sacrifice the other Magikarp. I think that's a safer play for them. We bring a Magikarp. Yeah. Sabrina, again, I need a Sabrina. Pokeball. Okay. I need to be careful with Gyarados' energy removal. Another Riolu, perfect, okay. That's actually really good. I will leave Sudowoodo in, it's fine. We get the KO on the other Magikarp, now it's just Gyarados, right? So my hope is they KO the Sudowoodo, I bring in Rampardos, hit for 170. And then they can KO it. They can't KO it actually. Oh, now they can with the Rocky Helmet. And even if they do, then I win the turn after. Okay, their own energy, perfect, perfect, perfect. Things are going smoothly. I bring in Rampardos, I deal 170 damage, and then next turn I KO the Gyarados. Okay, I think it's... I'm probably gonna be preemptive here again, but I think it's GG. Don't see a way they can still win. Okay, they attack. Which energy is gone? It's this one, so bring in this Lucario. That's why I split the energies as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If it was 2 in here, then I could still add another one there. And then it's GG. Nice, okay. And they concede. Perfect, good. Back to winning ways. Okay, come on, come on. Click, 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 click. We're making progress. It's so fun to see progress. The Gyarados deck, they don't give me much progress, but this deck is giving me progress. Would you consider putting a red in this deck or not? It's the thing, I think an X-Speed for red could be an option, but I think X-Speed is super helpful sometimes as well. And I know red is helpful, but in that case, Lucario can give you the 20 damage boost that you need. So I don't see much use in red for these occasions, but definitely against... I'm starting with Marshadow. I don't want to start with Marshadow on us. Okay, I have an X-Speed, that's okay. So that's why I prefer the X-Speed. In a case like this, for example, when I have a Marshadow start, I can still potentially make it a win. And Lucario will give me the damage boost that I need against most of those with Rampardos. Cyrus, okay, that's Pokeball. Give me Riolu. Perfect. Actually, I'd want to Sudowoodo, not Riolu, but it's fine. And then next turn, I pivot out the Marshadow, bring in Riolu, get off 20 damage, and start putting on pressure. And then I just need a Lucario, a Sudowoodo would be nice, a Quenidos, Rampardos, a lot of cards I still need to make this a win. Well played, thank you, yeah. I mean, it was pretty straightforward, luckily. There's the Darkrai. Yeah, they're really hoping for it. Rocky Helmet. The Rocky Helmet's gonna be annoying. Okay, research, that is kind of huge. I will definitely use that one now. Rampardos as one, and communication. Okay. For now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pivot out Marshadow. I know they're gonna use Cyrus many times, and it's gonna be annoying. Do I attack Riolu? If I go to 40, 20... If I don't do this 20... 20... Okay, I don't attack. I need more time. If I had the cards I needed, I could have played more aggressive, but I don't have them yet, so I need to be a little bit more safe. I know it gives them time as well, but it is what it is. They're probably gonna Cyrus the Marshadow back in anyways at one point, but it's fine. I just need Cranidos. Another Giratina. Okay, there goes the energy in there. Brings me back to 40. And then is the Broken Space Bellow. Another Pokeball. Sudowoodo would have been nice. Turn earlier. Another Riolu, never mind. But that gives us an option to use this and get Cranidos. It's like a 50% chance. No, 33 or so. There's Cranidos. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Then I still can't attack, right? That's the annoying part. It's Sabrina, but I think I want to wait for Sabrina. The thing is, if it's Sabrina, it's nice to get some damage off on something. The scary thing is, I definitely can't attack, right, on this Giratina. If it's Sabrina, no. That brings it in range for Rampardos next turn, right? So maybe do that. Whatever comes in is in range for Rampardos. Sabrina, yeah, good to see you, Umbreon. You're here as well. Yes, I did use Sabrina, so perfect timing for that matter. And then I can hit once with Riolu. Okay, there's Sabrina. The Giratina. Now, let's see what they do. Energy on Darkrai. Do they have Leaf? Is my question. Potion. Ugh, really? Team Rocket Grunt as well. Okay. What is the music doing, man? It keeps getting stuck for no reason. Okay. They removed my energy, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna say a little bit, it's actually really annoying. But I evolved this. It's the only option I had, really. It's not off to a good start this match, to be honest. If they didn't do that grunt, would it be much nicer? Because then I could have pivoted and KO'd the Giratina regardless, but then I would have gone low. They would have brought in Darkrai or the other Giratina. Yeah. Need to KO 2 of them. It's very annoying. Battle against the Giants. There's Leaf. Okay. Fair. There comes the Giratina. This is rough because they all attack me. I can KO the Giratina, but then Darkrai KOs me. If if I Mars Shadow now, maybe that's smarter. Yeah, I think it's pretty much lost anyways, no matter what I do, to be honest. Research, okay, let's see what we get. Another fossil and another Lucario. Okay. Well, let's place the fossil down. Do this. Get some points. Well, it's pretty much GG. If I had a Sabrina still now, it would have been better though, to be honest. Because if I had Sabrina now, I could have brought back in this Giratina as they already used Leave. Bad start, to be honest. Yeah, it was a bad start. There's not much I can do. I think I'll just concede. Ooh, okay. Back to a loss. Still only 7 wins away. 7 wins to get to Master Ball. It's so close I can smell it. Alright, let's see. Next match, reset my mind. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get to Master Ball. Okay, Tails. Okay, good. Second, much nicer. Then we're playing against Steel. Steel. If they put a Rocky Helmet on a Skarmory, I think then Sudowoodo is the nicer one to start with. Magnemite, okay. Then maybe Riolu was better to start with, but it is what it is. Blastoise pretty good now? Yeah, I've heard, but I haven't seen it much though still. I've played against it once. I kind of want to play against it. I want to see how it holds up. Because it's just... What is it in that deck? It's a Manaphy, I can imagine. Blastoise, of course. Anything else in there? Palkia, maybe? Or what else is in that deck? Oh, okay, that's actually quite annoying. Oh, we do have the full Rampardos line early, which is nice, and a Riolu. So we do this, we do this, we put energy on here, and we do this. Yeah, Manaphy is in there. What else is in there? I of course have weakness against this, I forgot about it. They are not using the steel one, they're using the electric one. Baby Articuno, that's what it was, yeah, the paralysis. I now remember. That's actually quite a good card as well, yeah. And then it's just standard like Misties and so on. Double Yono, exactly, because you need it with the stage 2 in there. Skarmory comes in, Rocky Helmet comes on. But no Magnezone yet, at least. But luckily I did damage on this, so I can Cyrus it at any point. Blastoise is better than Gary, can 160. That's true, exactly. Ooh, do I Cyrus now? Ooh, I don't think so yet. If it becomes Magneton, it will have 60 HP, right? And I can still KO it with anything, so I can wait a little bit. Let them waste the Magnezone on this one and not on this one. So don't use it too early. For now, though, I want to get rid of that Skarmory soon. Only thing I really can do for now. Let's see. Another Skarmory. Where's the Magnezone? I'm waiting for the Magnezone. Magneton. Take 1 point. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to put Magneton on there. And they're gonna put it on there, right? Yeah. I can't take 1 point, but I can take it whenever I want. That's why I want to wait a little bit. was hoping for Lucario. No Lucario, but I do have Rampardos. This issue is here though, is I can bring in Rampardos now, KO the Skarmory, I go back to 80. If they have a Magnezone, they KO my Rampardos. And then I'm relying on the rest. I mean, I can't attack with Sudowoodo, and they KO me otherwise. I can't think anymore. It's getting late. I'm just gonna risk it. And I'll see what happens. And a point I can take anytime. Don't need to take it now. Take 1 point. Yeah, maybe I should have. It's too late now. Because then I take the point. They KO this. Maybe that would have been smarter. You're right. It's too late. I think you were right to take that 1 point, but we'll see what happens. Depends. They do have Magnezone, right? Zone can one-shot. But Zone can one-shot anything, that's the thing. There's a ton. That's what I was waiting for. So what I do now is, now my plan is I bring... Oh, I don't have Lucario, that's the thing. I need Lucario. I think you're probably right, but even then I think I still would have lost, but you're right. Yeah, no Lucario still as well is painful. Should have taken the point before, then they would have KO'd this, then would have KO'd, and would have been 2 points up. Yeah. This deck needs Martial early game. It is, it does really need it. It's really relying on it. And the fact that they had... it's pretty much GG now. No. Especially ends that Scar Zone deck. What's it called again? Not Scar Zone. Scar Zone. I don't know. That one. It's not an easy deck to play against with this deck, to be honest. Because Skarmory does a lot of damage early on. Oh, my little baby Pokemon will not survive. Hey, come reset. Let's try again. I need to make it to Master Ball. Alright, what we're playing against? Give me something easy. I need an easy one. I'm going first. Yeah. Grass. And starting with... Okay, now I have Marshall early on, but I don't want to start with Marshall early on. That's also... This is too early on. Especially when going first. I have an XP though, but I need something else, right? Yeah, not this. We're dropping. They have all the draw support, and they go second. Use Zard, to be honest. I might. Maybe that would be smart. But I had a good streak of this, so honestly it's not going badly or anything. We had a 5-win streak before, it's not horrible at all. So nothing to complain about. Easy win. Against that deck, yes. But does it do well against Darktina? I feel like Zard does not do well at all against Darktina. Oh, maybe it does. Nah, no. I think it's like a 40-60 maybe. Give me Lucario. I'll be very happy with Lucario now. Another Sprigatito, okay. Which deck is it? Is it Executor? Is it Magnezone? Is it Beedrill? Ooh, this Sabrina. Eek. I don't like this. And there's a Florigato. Okay, yeah. Little bit annoying, no? There's Lucario and Rampardos. What do we do here? I can retreat, put in Riolu, and hit for 20. And then they kill me next turn with Miascarada. I can... And then I KO... No, but then I can't attack a Marshadow the turn after. That's the issue. Marshadow is kind of dead. I can't save it. That's the issue here. Okay. Or I retreated now. They hit for 60. I put an energy next turn on... Okay, let's save the Marshadow. It's a bit more important to save the Marshadow, I would say now. And it also gives me an extra turn. Potentially. There's a Miascarada. They will hit me for 60. Aren't you running Yono? No, not in this deck. I'm running Communication, but not Yono. I don't know, somehow when I use... I know it's biased in that sense, but when I use Yono, it just doesn't work for me. It's so annoying. Okay. We are gonna pressure the Miascarada. They probably have an Erica though, so we're still not clear. We need a fossil. Don't see us winning this. Oh, no Erica, no Erica. Huge, 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 huge. What is this deck though? What else is in there? Ah, it is Magnezone. Okay. Popcorn is used with 10 Pokemon. Yeah, but somehow, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't had bad luck with it, but Yono, more bad luck. I don't know why. But maybe you're right, maybe I should switch it. I will try it out after this game. If you remind me, then I won't forget it. They thought they would have survived, but I got the Lucario at the perfect time. So we get rid of this Miascarada, which is very big. And then if they get Florigato, my Lucario dies. If they... I hope they don't have Magneton, but I need to use Sabrina here, otherwise. Okay, still KO it to be honest, so I will Sabrina here. Cry for help. Okay, so they are getting all the Florigato Miascarada again. I Sabrina here, KO the Magneton. There's a communication. Yeah, okay, you're right. At this point, Yono would have been better than Communications for sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. Alright, I'll switch it out after. You're very, very right there. Wait, oh no, I almost got scared for a second that I used the trainer and then used Sabrina. And what I think I'll do here as well is I'll switch this one out, put this one in, so I can keep that damage bonus. So that's Magneton gone. Now it's just one Florigato / Sprigatito left. And luckily I switched, so this one cannot get KO'd. They used already all their Cyrus, Sabrinas, whatevers. They still have so many cards in their hand though. What do they have? There's a Florigato. They hit this one for 40, then they Meowscarada next turn and KO it. Still not the fossil. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I need Yono. Now it's very clear. I hit for 80, they Erica back to 60. Then, oh, this is still gonna be a loss, I think. In fact, I didn't get a fossil. I think it's still a loss if they have Erica. They must have Erica, they have the whole deck in their hand. No Erica! Huge W! Oh wow, okay. That is a big surprise. If they had Erica, they won. Ooh, okay. Lucky me. There's the fossil. Alright, I'm gonna switch out the thingy for Yono immediately. I think you're very right. I don't know why I didn't have it, but for me somehow it never really worked. But in this deck I think it makes more sense to have it. They have one Erica. Did they use it already? I can't even remember. They should have an Erica. They didn't use it though. No, they did use it. Pokemon's bro. Yeah, you're right. Again, I'm good at... Okay. Bit arrogant maybe. I think I'm good at playing decks. I'm not good at making decks. I'll be very honest there. But that's my biased opinion. Yeah, where's Yono? Yono, there it is. Perfect. Updated Toy Story deck. Ooh, okay, we can't do too many battles more, but let's see how far we get. Keep Martial out? No, Martial out definitely keeping in. It's so useful when it is there, to be honest. It's huge damage potential because otherwise I'm only relying on Rampardos sometimes, and Martial is threatening for a lot of games. So far I'm having more fun with Martial. They're running water. Riola would have been nice. Yono would be nice, no? Pokeball is also very nice. Give me a Riolu. Nice. See, in moments like these, Marshadow is a good threat against Palkia if they have it. They didn't place down a Magikarp yet, which is good. Because I do have Sabrina. But I don't have... There's Palkia, okay. Never mind, Sabrina doesn't work anymore. So that's why Marshadow will have KO potential against the Palkia. So it is a good card to have. And also against Gyarados in general, just to bring it low enough. For any card really to do good damage. Same with Giratina or Darkrai. The Marshadow and Lucario combination is quite decent for that matter. Just place in Riolu then. So I can keep pressuring at least. Another Pokeball. There's another Riolu. Then I don't mind letting this Riolu go down. I need room for the fossil if I get it before though. So now energy on here, and then they Magikarp. They Manaphy again. Then they have 2 and 3. Then I put an energy on here. There's a communication, so they get Gyarados now most likely. Unless they had another Manaphy in their hand or Magikarp in their hand, that's now gone. Now it's 60% chance they have a Gyarados. There is the Gyarados. So the nice thing here is what I can do is I will KO this Manaphy. Then they'll bring in the Palkia most likely. What I will then do is I will Sabrina, bring in the Gyarados. Do I actually use Lucario? Because if they use Lucario, I can't use Marshadow this turn off if I use Lucario now. So I'm not gonna use Lucario yet. I will use it on the other Riolu when this Riolu gets KO'd. Because they're bringing in Palkia, and I'm gonna Sabrina in the Gyarados. Because they removed their basic that they had in their hand. So they don't have anything else to put on the bench. They use Misty, that's fine by me. They get the heads and the tails. They KO Riolu, I bring in Marshadow. I could even KO the Palkia, but there's no point. Because I need to KO the Gyarados regardless afterwards. So see, Marshadow does have its role. Alright, Cranidos go in, Riolu go in, Sabrina go in. And then I use Marshadow. Beam, beam. I could still lose with just the Palkia, right? That's definitely an option. I'm not gonna lie. Pokeball. If I get Cyrus though, that would help. Tails, 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 tails. Good tails. So now I bring in the Rampardos. There's Yono. This game I didn't need you, luckily. So I bring in the Rampardos. KO the Palkia, and I can use Marshadow if they KO Rampardos. If they get a Misty Heads or whatever. And then we're good. So that's a win, most likely. Before jinxing it. So Yono definitely a good plus, I would say. But I'm definitely keeping Marshadow in. It's a good card to have. GG. Oh yeah, good. Back to winning ways. Okay, let's see. W, yes. 6 wins away. It's so close, but so far. So close, but so far. So close, but so far. GG's, thank you, thank you. Garrix, I think this might be one of the last games I do. I'm getting tired, it's getting late, but we'll see. If it goes well, I might do another one. If it goes horribly wrong, I might rage quit. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And I'll open the pack. And I'll definitely end up opening packs though, so don't forget that part. Still have a few packs to open from my dailies. I'm not going to spend hourglasses because I think the new set will release next week, so I want to keep those hourglasses. Another Gyarados deck. We just beat one, we need to do another one. They seem much better off. Okay, let's see. Skull Fossil, that's good. And I have Cranido, so that's nice as well. And I get Marshadow. Oh yeah, that's a good start, actually. Not complaining at all there. What I could do next turn... I should not have attacked, maybe. That's fine. What I could do next turn is... I bring in Cranidos and I switch and then KO the Manaphy early on, so they can't get too many energies soon. And I have a Sabrina. Kinda odd that we haven't seen any leaks. I know, right? Normally there's always a few leaks here and there, but now there's been nothing. It's been super quiet. But also, to be honest, the last set also has been no leaks. I think they really closed down all the gaps they had, to be honest. Okay, double Manaphy. No Gyarados yet. Another Riolu. So I could KO the Manaphy now. That means they can't use Palkia yet next turn. And then I switch it out with the X-Speed. And bring Brachyolu back in. Is that a plan? Does that make sense? So Riolu goes out, Cranidos goes in, KO's Manaphy. Then next turn they bring in the other Manaphy, and then they just bring more energy. Then I bring, with the X-Speed, I bring Cranidos back out again. Put in the Riolu back again. And then I have one energy I can spend on anything, which will most likely be Marshall at that point. That works. So I'm gonna save the X-Speed. Yeah, there aren't any leaks yet, which I think is good, lol. Yeah, I think so as well. It's nice there's no leaks, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Just double checking I'm doing things correctly. Yeah, exactly, because then at least it's a bit more excitement around it and so on. And then when the new set release, everyone's like, oh no, what can you do? What metas can you make? And there won't be any like pre-made metas, but you have a... Stay? Too late. I'm hoping to get also Rampardos. If I get Rampardos, then I can KO it immediately. But we'll see. Because now I can get potentially 2 easy points. Chat broke again. Oh, sorry. You're right. Eep, beep, beep. There they are. I don't know why that happens. There's no reason why that happens, to be honest. But Pseudo Wudo. Okay. Go down, because I always have a Sabrina, right? So whenever they place down a Magikarp, I can Sabrina it in and win. And I have a Marshadow. So I can do huge damage to their Palkia. So I think it's good what I'm doing. I go for the second point. And now they are in a rough position. First of all, need to hit heads. If they don't hit heads, then it's even more GG. But I just need Lucario and I win. Lucario, Rampardos, that will give me wins. So 4 out of the 11 cards will give me a win. Okay, let's see. They still have no Magikarp for the bench. Very sad. Are they gonna flip it? And they do get the heads though. Okay. Then Rampardos is out. Only Lucario will give me an instant win. And I get Yono. Let's... Do I put Sudowoodo down and then Yono? Maybe. Just to be safe. I think it's GG. I think so as well, but let's see. Research, Rampardos, research. Oh wow, what a hand. Ooh, thank you for the subscriber, Batosi, for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, Batosi. Yono. Yes, I did Yono. There, I listened to you. We don't always agree, but sometimes we do. Which is good. I mean, there is different paths to winning. There's different ways to work, of course. But I think it's GG, pretty much. New YouTube subscriber, exactly. Say hello to Batosi, or Batosi, or however you pronounce it. They get the Misty. I mean, it's delaying the inevitable. If they get the heads, I KO it. They need a cape or something. Oh, cape could help them actually, I just realized. No, no cape, okay. They get the heads. But then my little Riolu will get the third point. Another Pokeball. Perfect. G. Whew. What a day. Make sure to mark it on the bingo. That's a good point. Yes. There we go. And hopefully we can finish the bingo card by next time. Double Yonu makes any fossil deck good. Double Yonu makes it really good. But fair. Honestly, thank you for mentioning I put Yono in. I'm very happy they put it in. Double doesn't fit in this deck, I would say, but one is definitely very much needed. Okay, we are 5 wins away, but it is getting a bit late, so I think I'm calling it here. And then we do the next 5 potentially no, tomorrow I can't. In the weekend, I think. No, I can't do it in the weekend. Might have to do it off stream. And you also got double, triple. Ah, yeah, that's true actually. I did get triple Darkrai. Forgot about it. Let's go. Plus 10 is great session. It is, right? Oh, that's a long effort to get there. But let's end up with the favorite part, which is opening packs. So what we do always on this channel, for those that are new, I'm basically opening a pack, but I'm gonna keep spinning it around. Whoever says stop first, that's the one I will stop on, and then that pack is basically your pack. Whatever I get in that one is all your luck that gave it to me in that sense. I know it doesn't mean anything, it's just a little bit of extra fun. And you're right, I could try the Bastion deck, Umbreon, with the double Yono. That could be fun. For now, I want to stick with this because it's a bit more consistent. But maybe in the future, it would be fun to try out different decks, right? Anyways, I'm gonna keep spinning now, so tell me stop. Whoever says stop, it's your pack to open. Nope. And there we are, spinning. GG's, you made progress. Yeah, plus 10 is a great session. It's almost there. It's those last-ditch efforts. I think I might play a few offline games tomorrow as well. I might do a stream maybe a bit later tomorrow just to go for it. Chat, don't say stop. Well, someone said stop, so someone didn't listen to you. Good. Okay, from the start, this is your pack. Let's see how your luck is. The best luck so far has been Gojira. He got me an immersive Giratina. I would like some shinies. Varoom, Mr. Mime, Electrode, Lopunny, and last but not least, a Tatsugiri. So not the best pack, but something. Yeah, after a Master Ball, exactly. After a Master Ball, but not in the ranked anymore. Oops, sorry, no, all good. I'm happy you said stop. Don't please say stop. But yeah, not the best pack luck, sadly. So we're gonna try again. Anyone, please say stop. This is the last pack of the day. It's all we can do. I'm gonna save the hourglasses for the next set next week, and then we can do a nice pack opening bingo, which I've planned. And as a little teaser as well, I'm planning to do a fun video on my channel, which will take some time to set up and edit, but it involves multiple content creators. Stop. Ooh, Dominic, Daniel, you're both at the same time. So this for me counts as both of yours. You said stop at the same time, so whatever gets in this is a mix of yours. In that sense, your luck. So either you multiply both your horrible luck and we get extra horrible luck, or maybe one of you has some good luck that can bring the other one a bit higher. You can fight about that part. But we start with Baneri, Machoke, Ovido. So that's all the 1 diamond's gone. There's only 2 double diamonds or higher left. One of them being Charmeleon. And last being Meowscarada. Twitch chat broke. Twitch chat has been broken for a bit and I don't know why. It's very confusing. Because Daniel Lutz, I can see your messages, V, so don't worry about that part. It's just the other people can't see yours. Well, too late now. Anyways, both from Daniel and Dominique, you got me these triple diamonds. I said it first. Well, I'll be honest. In my little multi-chat function that I have on OBS, Daniel was first. Oh, he said it first. Yeah, exactly. But it's fine. I don't care. It's both. He said the exact same time. It popped up at the same time. I blame Jeff Bezos. Oh, you should blame him. Ooh, but yeah, that's the stream for today. We at least got a triple diamond. Hopefully tomorrow I might do a little stream, but I'm doing a little recording with Zatomi, which I'll keep secret for now, which will be behind closed doors. That will be part of the next video. And then I might stream a little bit after just to get those last wins in, but also maybe to react to the trader if it dropped tomorrow. It would be nice to see a trader, right? Because they updated the playlist, so it should be there soon. But for now, I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 1 AM now, exactly. You know Zatomi? I think most people know Zatomi. He's a bit more famous than I am, for that matter. So I'll do a little recording with him, and then I'll do a little recording with Goofy, and a little recording with... what's his name again? With a few more creators. A few more I have to plan. And then we'll see what happens. Perfect, but I'm out. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever it is for you guys, and then maybe see you tomorrow a little bit. Just keep checking my channel or Twitch, you will see a notification pop up.